Sheets. They're thin and flexible erasers, perfect for everyday messes, like gunk on my counters and sinks. They really are magical.
The reviews are in. Mr. Clean Magic Eraser and Sheets make cleaning look easy.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates. Companies might deliver a lot of hay. ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/free. Free.
Progressive presents Married to Your Home.
I'm such a screw-up.
What? House? Why would you talk like that?
How are you even with a house without a walk-in closet?
Stop. You have more than enough storage.
Oh yeah, and the unfinished basement. Gross.
We'll finish it eventually. Together.
No matter how much you already love your house, you'll love it more knowing you could save big bundling your home and auto with Progressive. Coverage from Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers. Bundle discount not available in all states or situations.
Staples has everything for school at great prices. So this year you won't go back to school. You'll be ready to move forward and master 5th grade math.
I can't do this. It's impossible.
Not you, Dad, your daughter. Staples will help her move forward.
Right.
Right now, Staples comp books and number 2 pencils are just 50 cents each. Plus, 2 pocket paper folders are only 25 cents each. Everything on your list at amazing prices. Staples, we're not going back. We're going forward to school. Ends 8/27 in store only, limit 30.
Need an appliance? Shop the new appliance truckload event at Lowe's, going on now. From refrigerators and ranges to dishwashers and laundry pairs, we have a large selection of appliances from the brands you trust. Plus, get store-wide savings by shopping other in-stock categories. Go to your local to shop the appliance truckload event and find what you need now. While supplies last, valid through 8/17.
MJ here. Every morning at 9:50, I kick off 105 minutes commercial free. Playing all the 80s. I'll get your workday going every morning at 9:50.
Turned away from it all like a blind man. Sat on the fence, but it don't work. Keep coming up with love, but it's so slashed and torn. pressure. Under pressure. Pressure.
And more. It gets you in a good mood. Q105.
That's what they say when we're together. And watch how you play. They don't understand, and so we're running just as fast as we can, holding on to one another's hand through the night. And then you put your arms around me, and we tumble to the ground. And then you say, I think we're alone now. It doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. Look at the way we gotta hide what we're doing. 'Cause what would they say if they ever knew? And so we're running just as fast as we can, holding on to one another's hand, trying to get away into the night. And then you put your arms around me, and we tumble to the ground. And then you say, I think we're alone now. It doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. I think we're alone now. It doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. Running just as fast as we can, holding on to one another's hand, trying to get away into the night. And then you put your arms around me, and we tumble to the ground. And then you say, I think we're alone now. It doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. I think we're alone now. It doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. I think we're alone now. It doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. I think we're alone now. It doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now.
Q105. Camp Pollution Green, your car accident team studios. 104.7 WRBQ HD1 Tampa, a Beasley Media Group station.
Initiate procedure. Okay, the MJ Radio Network. We are go.
Now, stand by for the MJ Morning Show.
MJ Morning Show. Rock and roll. Showtime.
All right, folks. It is 6:01 at the MJ Morning Show, and I'm on the phone. I am going 0 miles an hour. Hey, Andrew, do me a favor. Put your microphone on, or technically my microphone. Andrew, our producer, is behind the board.
In a lonely studio.
Andrew, how does my phone connection sound as I'm stuck in bumper to bumper? Oh, I just saw a record go by in the shoulder lane here on the Howard Franklin. How does my phone sound? Because, the Howard Franklin Bridge for cell service notoriously sucks.
It is.
All right. Well, hold on.
You're not dropping out.
I'm not dropping out, but can you understand my words here?
Yes, I can.
All right, that's pretty good. All right, so hey, folks, it's MJ, and I'm probably the lead driver when it comes to the MJ Morning Show. Now, we all come from Hillsborough County. I live in Hillsborough. Fester, Froggy, Roxanne, we all live in Hillsborough County. So we drive the Howard Franklin Bridge on 275 every morning. And, for the last nearly 2 years, we brought the MJ Morning Show back on October 5th of 2020. And during my drive-in, I live in South Tampa. I live, near the West Shore District, Beach Park area. And I've always wondered, man, what if there's a nasty wreck? I mean, look, seriously. I mean, multiple times a week it's crossed my mind as I'm driving in. Man, what if there's a nasty wreck on the bridge? You're stuck. You can't, pull off, take a side road. What if, and I can't get to work on time? Guess what? After a little shy of 2 years of wondering and asking that question, here I am, because I am now going 0. For the last 20 minutes, folks, I've averaged between 0 and 3. All right. Okay, right now I'm rolling. Hold on. Update. Ladies and gentlemen, I have an update. I'm going 4.
A whole car length.
Yeah. What'd you say, Andrew?
A whole car length.
Yeah. So I'm going 3. Hang on a bit. We're slowing down. I'm going 3. So if you're on I-275 southbound and you're on the Howard Franklin Bridge or you're approaching the Howard Franklin Bridge, this sucks. So I'm looking at this whole swarm of brake lights. I'm amongst all of you guys. I am here. Now, again, I'm ahead of everybody else. So that means that Fester and Froggy and Roxanne, they are behind me. Right now I'm going 0. Wait a sec. Oh, we're moving. I'm going 1. Hell of a lightning show here. So for all of the cars that are in traffic right now, what do I see? I got a Toyota Sienna there. What's in front of me? I got a Mazda SUV in front of me. There's a white Dodge Charger. There's a dump truck. Got a Dodge Ram pickup truck, blue license plate, Echo Victor. I'll stop right there. So got American flag on the back window. Hey, it's going to be a busy day today. I don't know if I'm going to be doing the entire 6 o'clock hour live on the phone from my car on the way in, but I'm looking at the map right now. I've got the map up, and it's got the traffic information. All right, it is. It looks like it's red all the way to the Ulmerton MLK exit. So the lanes are red, meaning that it's nasty traffic. It looks like it turns green at the exit to get off, but
that's the way it was when I came in.
Yeah, okay. So Andrew, was this?
That was there at 5.
Say it again.
That was there at 5 o'clock when I came in.
The traffic?
Yes.
So why the hell wouldn't you text me or call me and tell me don't take the Howard Franklin, take the Gandy?
I texted you too late.
You texted me.
I never expected it to last this long.
Oh, dude, you could have given me a heads up.
Usually when there's an accident at that time in the morning, it's almost always cleared up half hour later.
Well, yeah. Let's not go with almost always. Yeah, let me know if you're jammed up and stuck in traffic. At what 35 minutes before me. Yeah, give me the heads up. I could have taken the Gandy Bridge. Holy schnitt! All right, so we're just getting rolling here, folks. It is rolling up on 6:07. So hey, I'll be there soon. I hope live in the studio, but I'll be there, and the rest of the crew won't be there because they're behind me in this miserable, nasty traffic where it's bumper to bumper jacked up. Hey, Andrew, did you see an accident? I guess we'll get Pat here with traffic, and he'll give us the latest. All right, 6:07. It's the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Let's grab traffic and Pat, and we're back in a minute. Stand by.
Watch for the remains of a crash still southbound 275 right around Ulmerton Road. Had been blocking all the lanes but the inside one, but we got some tow trucks on the scene, and hopefully they're going to move that out of the way. As far as anything behind you, we'd have a delay as you come off that Howard Franklin Bridge. Northbound, we had construction there, but that's been wrapped up a little slow northbound still. Keeping you updated. I'm Pat George. From the Rubenstein Law Traffic Center.
Lisa 2022 BMW X3 S-Drive 30i from Fields BMW Lakeland. Just $569 a month for 36 months. Offer in September 5th. Visit dealer website for details.
QC Kinetics patient Robert Patterson, a veteran and business owner, struggled at work and in the gym with chronic agonizing shoulder pain.
Those injuries just continue to nag, and if you don't treat them, they just get worse. And I just kind of abused my body for a long time, and it finally had said enough is enough.
That's okay, because QC Kinetics tells your pain, hey, enough is enough. Their regenerative treatments bring you relief by helping restore and repair damaged tissue with no drugs, no downtime, and best of all, no surgery.
I was able to exceed the goals that I had previously attained in the gym. It was absolutely worth its weight in gold, so I could continue to live life without limitation.
Ready to get lasting relief from your joint pain? Call QC Kinetics to learn more about how natural biologic treatments can get you lasting results. Call now. It's a free consultation.
813-305-3000. That's 813-305-3000. Locations in Bradenton, St. Pete, and Lakeland. 813-305-3000.
International Diamond Center's giving you relief from rising prices with two incredible offers going on right now. Offer number one, an instant 25% savings on all wedding bands. You heard it right. Now, for a limited time, get our best price ever on all wedding bands. 25% off across the board. Now that's price relief. Or if you prefer, you can take advantage of offer number two. Zero interest financing for 24 months on any purchase. And IDC will even cover your first two payments. This incredible finance option is for everything. Rings, pendants, bands, bracelets, designer jewelry. Pick any item, spread your payments over 2 years with zero interest, and as a bonus, IDC will even cover your first two payments. So you can save big on wedding bands or go take advantage of this incredible finance offer. Whichever you choose, you can't lose during IDC's Summer of Savings event, now through the end of August, only at International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, and Lakeland on approved credit.
I'm Supervisor of Elections Craig Latimer, reminding you that you don't have to wait until Election Day to vote. In Hillsborough County, we hold early voting for 14 days in 26 different locations. To plan the most convenient time and place for you to vote, visit votehillsborough.gov.
Mr. World here, teaching a little math at my old elementary school. We're doing story problems today. You know, like if Johnny gets 2 pairs of stylish glasses for $89 at Eyeglass World, then Johnny's mom equals a genius.
Get 2 pairs of back-to-school glasses for $89 and get them same day fast at Eyeglass World. Visit eyeglassworld.com to schedule your exam online and for offer details.
Meet Harper, teammate at Truist. Hello. She was born to care and always had your back. Like the time her friend's bumper car took a gnarly hit.
Oh no!
His retainer went flying, but Harper caught it before it got crushed. Today, Harper's a teammate at Truist, the bank with Truist One checking. With no overdraft fees, a $100 negative balance buffer, and automatic upgrades, Truist One checking has your back too. When you start with care, you get a different kind of bank. $100 negative balance buffer. Eligibility requirements apply. Truist Bank, member FDIC.
People often ask me, how much money do I have to pay you up front to be my personal lawyer? The answer is nothing. It's free unless we win. What about a slip and fall or car crash case? Free unless we win. We have recovered billions in settlements and verdicts over the years. We have never taken a fee unless we've won the case. Our service is free unless we recover for you. You can hire the largest personal injury law firm in the world as your personal lawyer for free unless and until we recover for you.
Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Pink Floyd's Roger Waters. This is not a drill.
We're doing a show in the round. It's something new. I look forward to the challenge.
Featuring his songs from the golden era of Pink Floyd. August 25th, Amway Center. Tickets at rogerwaters.com.
This is not a drill.
Hi, this is Earl Ron. With New South Windows, you don't have to sacrifice energy efficiency for storm protection. Our products are Energy Star rated and made with impact and non-impact options, giving you the best of both worlds.
Buy more, save more. Volume discounts up to 30%. Visit newsouthwindow.com.
Circle K is giving away $15,000 to each of 6 lucky winners. Hey, this is Mason Dixon. Stop by Circle K. Enter the Pay Your Bills sweepstakes for a chance to win $15,000 to pay your tuition, your loans, utilities, other bills. Entering is easy. Just stop by a Circle K store. Enter today. Circle K pays your bills sweepstakes, but only at Circle K. At participating Circle K stores only. No purchase necessary. See store for details.
COVID-19 moves fast, and now you can too. If you feel symptoms, even if they're mild, you should test fast. Test positive and at high risk for severe COVID-19? Then act fast with authorized oral treatments that can be taken at home and must be taken within 5 days from when symptoms begin. COVID-19 moves fast, and now you can too by asking your healthcare provider if an oral treatment is right for you. Learn about a treatment option at treatcv19.com. This message is sponsored by Pfizer.
With our newest unlimited plan, everyone's welcome. Introducing Welcome Unlimited from Verizon for just $30 a line per month for 4 lines with autopay plus taxes and fees. Our best priced unlimited plan ever.
Did he say $30?
Yep, $30 a line for the whole family. The network you want, the price you love. Switch to Verizon today. Paper-free billing required. Unlimited 5G nationwide 4G LTE. In times of congestion, your data may be temporarily slower than other traffic. All smartphone lines on the account must be on Welcome Unlimited and are eligible only for select promotions. Includes domestic talk, text, and data usage only. Data roaming at 2G speeds.
Used car buyers want a good car and a safe car. Every used car from Fitzgerald Auto Malls undergoes a comprehensive inspection checkout and a Carfax Vehicle History Report. We've increased our warranty coverages for your added protection. And for your peace of mind, we offer worry-free returns and exchanges. Visit fitzmall.com for details and see the entire inventory of used cars.
Next to a new car, a Fitzway used car is best. To know why, visit fitzmall.com.
In the wee hours of the night, when everyone else is fast asleep, you're the one on third shift, burning the midnight oil. When a part fails and everything comes to a grinding halt, regardless of what the clock on the wall says, you leap into action. Grainger is with you and all the ones who get it done. With 24/7 customer support by phone or click to chat. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This
This should be 8 by 7.
When it comes to closets, Janina's home organization business runs tip-top tidy.
Is this schedule right? I'm gonna need help.
But she needs to reorganize and find a new assistant.
I know, it's your last week, but can you make sure the Hanson pantry's wrapped?
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
The MJ Morning Show kicks off 105 minutes commercial-free this morning at 9:50. Q105.
All right, folks, it is 6:15. It's MJ here, stuck in traffic on the Howard Franklin Bridge. So is the entire crew. Fester and me on the phone live next. Back in a minute. All right, you've got the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Oh, hang on a sec. I got state troopers. Let me pull over. Let me let them through. Hang on a minute. Pulling over the shoulder. Here comes. All right. State trooper going by. Oh man, follow him. He's clearing the path. That's what you do. Just hey guys, follow the trooper. He's clearing the path. All right. All right. Hey, Andrew, am I still connected here?
Yes, you are.
All right, Andrew, your mic's on too, correct?
Yes, it is.
All right, you got the MJ Morning Show. This is Q105. Yeah, a little chaotic. I am stuck in this horrific traffic jam on the Howard Franklin Bridge, and I've been here now for 40 minutes. All right, over 40 minutes. I've been stuck in traffic over 40 minutes. I am joined by Fester. Now, Fester, are you conference called? Can you hear? Come in, Fester.
Hey, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we got you, Fester. All right, folks, you got the MJ Morning Show. We're live on the phone from I-275 South after this massive problem on the Howard. Hey, these people are flying by. What's wrong with it? These people are flying by me on the shoulder. I'm in the right lane now. I'm at the Ulmerton MLK Jr. Exit sign. So I'm getting close. I'm getting close to the exit here. Now, Fester, you're behind me. Froggy is behind me, and Roxanne is behind me, obviously. So the whole crew is not in studio because of this accident on I-275 South, right near the Ulmerton exit. I can see, I see the blue lights. I see multiple troopers up there. I see probably the Road Ranger truck with the flashing arrow. And I saw a whole bunch of folks like whiz by me at ridiculous speed, like regular cars driving on the shoulder. And now I see they're stopped. I'm in the far right lane. So we have an accident on I-275 South. And I got to believe that I-275 South now is backed up all the way into the West Shore District. Because when I got on the bridge, and I live in South Tampa, I get on at the Kennedy entrance. And at that point, I think I was over the hump. I was at the hump, or right. I was in the middle of the bridge. I was in the middle of Tampa Bay, and that's when things just backed up. I saw the brake lights. I was like, oh, crap. You know, Fester, I don't know if you heard me opening the show a few minutes ago, but, you know, I said that as we do this drive now, as we have to take the Howard Franklin Bridge in every morning, you know, I've been asking myself for almost the last 2 years, because we've been back since October 5th of 2020. I'm like, oh, my God, what if there's an awful accident? And, you know, I can't pull off and take a side road. You know, if I'm on the Howard Franklin Bridge, man, I'm trapped. I'm stuck.
Yeah.
And we might have a problem getting to work. So, Fester, I've been asking this question for a couple of years now, and guess what? On this day, what is this? Is this the 11th? Is it the 11th of August?
August 11th, yes.
So on this day, my question has been answered. What happens if there's a nasty wreck and the Howard Franklin's jammed and I can't get to the studio in time? Well, guess what? The question has been answered. I can't get to the studio on time. And
well, MJ, listen, traffic is. You're in the far right lane.
I'm in the far right lane now, and I see. Let's see. Okay, I see flares now. I am literally now getting over. The far right lane is now blocked. I don't even know if I can get. Yeah, it looks like okay. I'm looking beyond. So the good news is it looks like I can get off at the Ulmerton MLK exit. So I was in the far right lane, and I see a road flare, a trooper. I got the Road Ranger truck in the second lane from the right, and that's blocked. They're pushing. All traffic is being pushed into the left lane. The two left lanes. All traffic is being pushed into the two left lanes as the two right lanes are completely blocked right now. So I am now just about 50 yards away from the Road Ranger truck with the arrow pushing everybody to the left. So as soon as I get around this, guys, I am literally 100 feet from freedom. Oh, my God, I'm 100 feet. Hey, Fester, do me a favor. Get pictures as you pass. Get pictures. All right, I am now passing the accident. Let's see what we have here. The wreckers are loading up vehicles. I've got a smashed up. I got a white pickup truck. It looks like 3 cars involved. Okay, guys, I am free. All right, I am now exiting Ulmerton. Literally, if you can see me, I'm exiting Ulmerton. I'm the only
watching you
car
on the
exiting
webcam.
on Ulmerton right now.
Nobody
All right.
can see you. Listen to you.
I'm sorry,
If you can
Fester, what was that?
Nobody can see you. You're like, listen, if you can see me on screen.
Hey, I am watching the traffic camera. I can see him.
Hey, by the way, it is now pouring rain. So I just took the MLK Fork at Ulmerton, and it is now pouring rain. So I will be in the studio for the next segment. I don't know about you. Well, you guys will probably join midway, but it looks like a 3-car wreck, folks, and it is a mess. And it is now the rain is torrential. So as I go down MLK, the rain is now torrential. So on top of the accident, which looked like a 3-car wreck. Yeah, listen, I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. It is a mess with the road construction, the way they have all those lanes jogging over there, you know, the way that you have to exit onto Ulmerton or MLK, it is just a mess. And I see people cutting over at the last minute. You have the far right lane becomes the exit lane, but then people in the second lane think I'm telling you, it's just a mess. So, hey, Fester, while you were on the bridge, you saw another accident?
So in the density of traffic, somebody went from the right middle lane and tried to cut into the left middle lane, and a semi-truck T-boned that vehicle.
All right, so wait a minute. So the accident is at the Ulmerton exit, 275 South, and while oh my God, what this moron just pulled out in front of me? What an idiot! Some jackwagon just pulled out in front of me from the apartment complex.
Live road rage.
So, yeah. All right. So, hey, Fester, so you're in the traffic jam and you witnessed another accident?
Yeah, so there's accidents happening in the density of traffic because it's dark out, it's a wet out, and people have short distances. These trucks do not stop on a dime. So you got to give these truckers their space. There's a lot of rigs out here on the highway right now. And I thought I was passing it. I'm like, this is because I was talking to Roxanne at like 5:58. I'm like, okay, I see the accident. It's a semi-truck that hit this, and then it was nothing moved past that. I'm like, oh, crap. We're still stuck in something, and here we are half an hour later, still stuck in something.
Dude, literally, I was on the bridge at 5:35. I was on the bridge, getting on the bridge at 5:35. It would have put me at the studio at 5:46. And here it's now 6:27. I just passed Gerbil Circuit. Jable. I just passed. I love. I think it ought to be Gerbil Circuit. No, I love Jable. All right, so I just passed Jable. I'm making the turn into the executive office park right now. So I'm just moments away from the studio.
Yeah, everybody's very excited.
What was that, Fester?
Everybody's very excited that you're giving a mile marker by mile marker update where you are.
You got to be an obnoxious, sarcastic son of a bitch.
You're the son of a bitch. I'm getting off the road right now. I'm hitting my blinker. All right, listen. Should we take a break?
What?
Should we? Are you at the? You should be at the studio.
Yes. It is natural break time right now. So
okay.
Here's the deal. Hey, Andrew, I'm going to do the live spot in the next segment. All right. So it is 6:28. It's the MJ Morning Show. I'm pulling into the studio now. You will hear me in studio quality in minutes on the MJ Morning Show. All right, 6:28. Here's Pat with the latest on traffic.
Well, we got two problems now on the Howard Franklin Bridge area. Of course, that accident on Ulmerton Road, which caused this big backup. Now another accident right after you come off the bridge area. A car and a truck. And now we got a report northbound 275 at Gandy, a crash. And the rain is coming down. A mess on the interstate. Keeping you updated. I am Pat George.
From the Rubenstein Law Traffic Center.
Love PDQ? There's an app for that. The My PDQ app is now available for download on the App Store and Google Play under PDQ Fresh Food. Join, eat, earn, and repeat.
Hi, I'm Julie Marcus, Pinellas County Supervisor of Elections. Are you election ready? Go to votepinellas.gov to check your registration status, find out how and where to cast a ballot, and view other official election information. That's votepinellas.gov.
When it comes time to sell your car, why be hassled trying to find top dollar? I know you want the best price and the best experience. At Off Lease Only, they sell, trade, buy all cars. Selling your car can be as easy as 1, 2, 3 with their stress-free guarantee. Come to Off Lease Only. Meet with one of their specialists and showcase your car. Drive off with your check in hand, same day, no haggling. The best offer, paid instantly. For the stress-free guarantee, visit them online today at offleaseonly.com or their dealership in Bradenton. Buy, sell, trade, easy at Off Lease Only.
Spectrum is brother would have been hanging like a piece of meat in the frozen back of that truck like Carbone in Goodfellas. Oh, my God. Folks, I just was in traffic on the Howard Franklin Bridge for close to an hour. Yeah, about 52 minutes. All right, you got the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. And you know what? Hey, Andrew, I want to go to phones here. Let's go to early calls here. All right, so you got the MJ Morning Show. I'm the only one in studio now because I'm typically the first one in from the show. Fester, Froggy, Roxanne, they're always behind me, so I knew that they were really going to be screwed. So, again, I got on the bridge at about 5:35. And it's 11 minutes for me to get in, essentially, so I should have been in the parking lot at 5:46 this morning, and I've just walked in minutes ago. It is now 6:37 here at the MJ Morning Show. All right, if you're all jacked up in traffic, how far back does it go now? So if you're like in the West Shore District, I don't know if you're back to like Dale Mabry yet, but if you're on I-275 South, I want you to know that I just sat on the bridge for almost an hour. I mean, going from 0 to 4 miles an hour. If you're all jammed up in traffic, fire up the phones. Let's have a chat here as I try to unwind. 800-990-1047. 800, and we'll get to early morons in the news here in a minute, but the first accident was a 3-car accident right before. I mean, 75 yards, 100 yards before the Ulmerton MLK exit. There was an accident, and the lanes get tricky. They jog over there with all this construction. So I know it was a lane change, and it caused a chain reaction accident. That's what happened. I saw a white pickup truck, looked like a Chevy maybe, all smashed up. 2 cars. I saw 3 cars. All right, so if you're in traffic right now, I want to talk to you. 800-990-1047. If you're in this traffic mess, I want to hear where you are, how long you've been in traffic. And then apparently Fester witnessed another accident. So while we're in traffic, a tractor trailer and a car got into an accident. I think Fester said that someone was trying to change lanes. All right, so if you're on I-275 southbound and you're in this traffic jam, maybe you're on the bridge right now, or maybe you're already backed up all the way into South Tampa. I just want to kind of get an accounting of where you are. And I'd like to know where you're going. What are you late for? Guess what? I was late for a radio show by 36 minutes. So my question for you is, if you're in this traffic jam mess, what are you late for? Anything like really, really important? All right, so I don't mind doing some traffic therapy if you're stuck in this mess. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047 is how you get in. And I'm just curious, how far back this thing is. Do our traffic cameras, Andrew, tell us how far back it is now into South Tampa and West Shore?
Yeah, I can bring that up for you.
Yeah, I'm just curious, what the story is. All right, so I'm still waiting for Fester and Roxanne and Froggy to get in here. All right. Froggy's in. Let me grab calls. Hi, good morning. Who's this? Let me grab line 6. Hi, good morning. Who's this?
Ted.
Hey, it's Ted?
Yes.
All right, Ted, where are you? Where is your traffic backed up to?
I'm stuck in the middle of the Howard Franklin Bridge somewhere. I don't know. I'm way over the hump. I know that, but I'm not exactly sure. The last sign I saw was the information sign, and that's been a few miles back.
All right, now, Ted, are you moving right now? What is your speedometer reading?
0.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. All right, so you're at.
I know.
You're at 0.
Right.
Where are you going, Ted? What do you do?
I'm a registered nurse at Bay Area Endoscopy Center on 49th Street.
Oh man, you got some colonoscopy scheduled today, right?
Yes, we do.
What time are you supposed to be there?
7.
Oh, geez. I don't think you're going to make it.
No, I know. Well, the first case starts.
You want me to call the center and tell the guy on the table that it's going to be a little longer before the tube gets jammed up his butt?
I'm not the physician, so she won't be there till about 7:50. So.
Okay, all right. Listen, Ted, thanks for checking in, and thanks for listening to the show, buddy.
Oh, you're welcome, my friend. Take care.
You too. All right, man. It's like Froggy's in the studio.
Yeah, hey, what's up?
All right, let me go to phones here, Froggy. All these folks are calling in.
All right.
800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. Before we get to early morons in the news, just grabbing some calls on this miserable, nasty backup on 275 South. Let me grab line 2. It's Mike. Hey, Mike, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hey, Mike. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
I was on the bridge, and I was right next to you when you made a quick little move over to the right shoulder to go around some cars.
You saw me?
Yes.
What were you driving?
I was driving a Tacoma, and I could see you in there waving your left arm around while you were talking.
Oh, wow.
Did you hit the side road for a little bit there, MJ?
No. I was yelling. I was on the... Were you listening to me when I was calling in live from the phone?
I was listening to wrestling
Yes,
commentary.
I was.
All right. So, I
heard you.
I was yelling. There were cars.
You see those trucks?
There were cars and a couple of pickups that were flying on the shoulder. I was yelling at him like,
should I?
What are you doing?
Should I do it?
Yeah. So
I was talking about when the car in front of you stopped, and then you kind of made a quick move around them, and then that's how you got up to the Overton thing.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, exactly. The car in front of me stopped dead because he wanted to get over, and then there was a lot of space, so I went around him to then get to the to get set up to get off at Olmerton. And luckily, I mean that's with thousands of cars all jammed up. You were next to me and saw me. That's hysterical.
We should get everybody to honk their horns at the same time.
I shut up. I shut up.
I was going to do it, but I thought you might call me out for blowing the horn. So.
That's great. Hey, buddy, thanks for listening. And that's with all those cars, you're sitting right next to me.
That's weird.
That's great. Hey, thank you, buddy. Have a good one.
All right, thanks, bye.
All right. What line am I taking? Taking line 8. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
Hey, this is George. Good morning, brother.
Hey, George. Welcome to the MJ Morning Show. What's your story?
All right, so we talked last time with that 100-mile-an-hour pickup truck incident last time, a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah. That was a mess. You know. Hey, yeah. I wonder if it was that guy that caused the accident this morning.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was right next to you when you were behind the dump truck. I was driving a flatbed. Hopefully I don't lose you because I'm getting close to the Skyway. But anyway, when I pass that, there's 3 more accidents heading northbound, and there are multiple car accidents and rollovers and everything.
What's happening?
Holy, it's like road apocalypse today.
We're turning into Grand Theft Auto 5, Vice City.
Holy schnit. So you saw me as well?
Yeah, I was almost next to you when you were, and that, was it a Charger? The Charger took the emergency lane and was hauling ass on the right side.
Yeah, it was
barrel ass.
Yeah, you're talking about the white Charger?
Yeah.
Man, how many listeners were right next to me in the traffic jam? This is great. All right,
yeah,
hey,
I'm always right there at the same time every morning.
All right, George. Well, I'm driving an X5, a BMW X5. So
license plate.
Hey, George.
Hey, I had an X5 that cut me off. That wasn't you with the beer can outside the window.
No,
good one, George.
No, it was not.
Okay.
Mr. George. Mr. George. All right, buddy. Have a great day.
All right, take care, man.
Just every line is jammed here. Hi, MJ Morning Show. Let's grab Vinny. Hey, Vinny, you're on the MJ broadcast. How you doing, buddy?
Good. How's it going?
All right, so where are you now in this traffic mess?
Oh, I got lucky that I passed it. I was driving early in the morning. But I want to tell the guys that it was very, very windy, and maybe that's one of the causes of the accident that happened this morning.
Yeah, it took a tail tailwind took a car right out. You know,
I'll tell you what I think caused it, because it was right before the accident's right before Ulmerton MLK cutoff.
It's that crazy exit.
It's the crazy exit. The lanes jog there the lanes like jog.
I still don't understand what lane I should be in.
It gets all jacked up at the worst possible place.
It's bad.
I see cars every morning, possibly causing accidents.
Well, last second they realized they should be in the wrong other lane, so they're. Oh, here comes Festy.
Hey, Vinny, thanks for the call. All right, 800. All right, hang on. I'm taking calls here, Fester. All right, 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047 is the number to get in. Let me grab line 4. Is it Mickey or Nikki?
It's Mickey.
Hey, Mickey, welcome to the MJ Morning Show. What's your deal right now?
I'm getting up to the Ulmerton exit. But I'm supposed to get my daughter to the airport, and she's going to miss her flight.
Hey, Andrew, what did I just say to you when I walked in at 6:35? What did I say to you?
So if they're going to PIE, they're going to miss their flights.
I just said that a few minutes ago to Andrew, that folks that are headed to PIE to St. Petersburg Clearwater Airport, you might be in trouble. Now, what time is your daughter's flight?
Supposed to be here. I think she's boarding here in 5 minutes, so we're anticipating she's going to miss it.
Oh, son of a! Where's she headed?
Yeah, and Cincinnati.
On Allegiant or what airline?
Yeah, Allegiant.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, actually Lexington, Kentucky. So
okay.
Unfortunately, yeah, but there's people still like cutting in and out all over the place over here on this exit. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be in the right lane because it's moving though. But didn't you say they closed? The right lane's closed?
Yeah. Well, when I went by, I just drove by there at 6:30. I drove by at 6:30, and they had the right 2 lanes completely closed. They were moving all traffic to the left 2 lanes because the accident, the 3 cars that I saw all bashed up were in the right lanes, and those were closed.
Okay, yeah, I'm seeing it now. Everybody's merging over.
All right, man. And I'm sorry about your daughter's flight. Well, did you check the app? Are they running on time? Because the weather's bad right now. There was some heavy rain. Maybe it'll get delayed.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping. We looked. It says it's still on time, but I have a feeling there's going to be a ton of people missing their flights.
Yeah.
Like you guys said.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, that's a small enough airport. Maybe they know if they're missing a ton of people for that flight, maybe they'll hold things. Hey, I wish you the best, and thanks for checking in. Thanks.
Oh, no problem. Take care.
Thanks for listening. Appreciate it. Festo, I'll get your deal because you saw the second accident on the bridge. We'll get that in a second. Let me grab line 1. Hi, good morning. Who's this?
Hello, good morning.
Is this Raj?
Hey, this is Raj.
Raj, what's the story? Where are you?
I just got on the bridge. It's moving very slowly on this side.
You just got on. You just got onto 275 South.
Yeah, well, not on the bridge. On the bridge, actually, and slowly.
Yeah.
Basically on this.
Yeah. How fast are you going? Look at your speedometer. What's your speed right now?
Probably about 8 miles.
Yeah. Get ready for that, and maybe 3 or 4 miles an hour less for the next 4 miles. So hey, Raj, what do you do for a living? Where are you headed?
Well, I got to be at the FedEx facility in security on that site.
Where's the FedEx facility?
It's off of exit 30, basically. You just got to go over the bridge and get in.
Yeah, you're going to be late. Yeah, so it's not going to be secure until you get there. All right, Raj, thank you, buddy. Thanks for listening. Let me grab one more. Hi, it's the MJ Morning Show, and we've got Sam. Are there no women driving?
What's going on?
Every single call's a guy. Are there no women on the road at the 6 o'clock hour? Hey, Sam, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hey, just letting you know, I had to exit on. It's all the way back up to the 60 exit. Courtney Campbell's clear, though. I mean, that's a good detour around.
Yeah, it looks like Courtney Campbell or the Gandhi. And I would imagine that in the next hour or so, it's going to be cleared up, but it's going to take a while. So where are you right now?
I'm actually on the Courtney Campbell now, already across the hump. It only took me like 6 minutes from 60 to...
Okay, but what you're saying is, so you took the exit to the Courtney Campbell or 60, right, but the traffic was already backed up all the way to that point, right?
Yes, and it's not moving. Once you get on the bridge here, you can see nothing but taillights on the Howard Franklin.
On the Howard Franklin. All right, buddy, thanks for checking in. Yeah, I mean, just a gigantic mess. I mean, every line is ringing here. Let me see line 2. I'm just going to pick it up. Hi, good morning, MJ and the crew here. Who's this?
Danielle, I'm on the Howard Franklin.
All right, we got our first woman in the 6 o'clock hour. All right, Danielle, where are you on the Howard Franklin?
I literally passed that big crane where all the construction.
Yeah, there are 50 big cranes.
The big one where they hang the American flag.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
No.
Store's behind me.
Yeah, I know. All right, Danielle, how fast are you going right now?
1, 0, 1, 2. Faster than that.
Oh my God.
And
Danielle.
I gotta go all the way. I gotta go all the way to Bradenton.
Oh, what do you do, Danielle?
I work in the medical field. I work at a cardiology office.
All right, well, this will give you a heart attack.
It's okay.
All right. Hey, Danielle, thank you for calling. Thanks for listening, and have a great day,
You're
okay?
welcome. And it's raining. And it's raining.
I know. It started pouring when I passed the accident at Ulmerton. All right. Thank you, Danielle.
You're welcome. Bye.
Roxanne just walked in.
Yay.
Hey, Roxanne.
We made it.
Okay.
Listen, I have a crazy thing. So I was on the bridge this morning, right when I got onto the beginning part.
Yeah.
And in my head, I said, something unusual is going to happen.
I know. Hold
my God. After the fact?
No.
Hold on to that thought. I got to take the break here. We'll get to early morons in the news next. We're all now in the studio. It is 6:52, and we finally all got to the studio together 52 minutes after the show started with the massive, nasty wreck on the Howard Franklin I-275 South. All right, couple of great sponsors here on the MJ Morning Show. Then we're back in just... Discombobulated MJ Morning Show because, you get into a pattern, you get into into a theme, you get into a groove, and then it's just totally disrupted by, showing up to the studio. I was almost an hour late because
Me too.
That's enough. People are
Whoa.
stuck in traffic every day.
You're gonna let this guy talk to you like that?
Not like that.
There's accidents on the interstate system every day.
That was a doozy.
You're getting a little too big for your britches.
Yeah, calm down.
Are we not jaded?
Calm down, Spider.
Hey, hang on a sec. I think you've been a little too big for your britches since about 3.
I was like in the husky size at like age 3 and a half.
But gosh, you're huge.
I remember when the guy at Buster Brown told my mom not to take me there anymore because my feet were too big.
Because you're going to bust those shoes.
MJ, people are stuck in traffic every day.
No,
There's
not like this was a mess. And
I think the point Fester's making is we're so used to driving not in traffic that sometimes there's gridlock just all the time.
And I got early morons in the news, which obviously delayed. Hey, thanks for all the listeners that phoned in. I mean, I couldn't even take all the phone calls that rolled in the last segment here.
You didn't want my premonition?
Oh, okay. All right. So Roxanne had, I guess, some type of an eerie premonition on the way in today?
Yeah, I did. All of a sudden, I was picturing how the show's going to go. Okay, what's MJ going to say to start the show? And then I was like, no, something feels weird today. Something unusual is going to happen. And I'm like, is it good unusual or bad unusual? And then 5 minutes later, I roll up into this. I knew something was going to be different about the show related to some news in the community.
What do you mean? Before you hit the traffic?
Yes, way before.
You had a premonition.
I did. I was like, something feels strange today.
Will you do me a favor?
Yes.
If you ever have a premonition that I'm going to be walking down the street and like an air conditioning unit's going to fall out of a building or a piano is being moved or a safe is going to be dropped on my head, could you let me know that you had a premonition?
I will do that.
Give me a little bit of a heads up.
I'll call you.
Actually, don't let him know.
Just let him figure it out himself. Yeah. Hey, I'm really excited because Monday begins our massive Microsoft Surface Pro 8 giveaway. I'll get to morons in the news here in a minute. Fester, you can't staple right on your microphone. That's just, it's making...
I found the loudest stapler in the world.
I know. Just will you stop staying?
That was extra close.
You can't staple while the mics are open.
And do you have an idea to give away the computers?
Well, we already know how we're giving. What was your idea to give away the 20 Microsoft Surfaces?
So we bring in a bunch of jugs of water, and we have listeners drink the water and hold their Wii for a Surface. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Why don't you talk to Jay Donovan about that?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Bad idea. I take it back.
Yeah. We're not getting because there was that hold your Wii for a Wii promotion.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
That didn't end well for a listener. Hey, folks, it's very simple. I'm really excited about this. This is the most ginormous back-to-school promotion ever. We've teamed up with our pal Don the IT Guy, dontheitguy.com from Team Logic IT. Don has provided us with 20 Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablets. These are full-blown Windows 11 computers. I use it every day now. I use my Microsoft Surface 95% of the time now. Love this thing. These are at least $1,200 in retail value, and we're giving away 20 of these things beginning Monday. Very simple. On Monday morning at 6 a.m., we are just going to give away a Surface to a particular caller. So Monday morning in the 6 o'clock hour, sometime in the 6, I'm going to say, okay, let's go. Caller number blah, blah, blah. You'll win a Microsoft Surface Pro 8 13-inch tablet with an Intel Core i5 processor, and we'll just take whatever caller to win. Now, I'm going to ask that winner their name. You must listen to the first name of the winner, because in the 7 o'clock hour on Monday, I'm going to say, hey, who won the last Surface? If you're the right caller and you know the name, you win the next Surface. In the 8 o'clock hour, you need to know the previous hour from 7. In the 9 o'clock hour, you need to know the winner from the 8 o'clock hour. We're calling it Tablet Tag. And then, guess what? For Tuesday morning at 6 a.m. next week, you need to know the winner from the 9 o'clock hour the day before. All right?
Whoa.
All right?
Whoa.
And this happens, folks, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Every single day next week, we're giving away these tablets in every hour of the MJ Morning Show, 6, 7, 8, and 9 a.m. So it's 20 tablets. Tablet Tag here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. All right, let's do some early morons in the news. Man, I love these crazy nut job stories where meat is used to attack people.
You know, if I'm going to be a victim of an attack, I would just as soon have some fine butcher products be involved somehow.
Well, listen, with the price of meat, do you really want to use meat as a weapon these days?
If you're going to use it as a weapon and then eat it, you're getting a lot out of it.
Well, you might be tenderizing that meat even more.
Yes.
What would be the most dangerous meat to hit somebody with?
I would say, I know, it's tomahawk steak.
Oh.
You know,
you're not far off. That's what I was thinking.
Oh,
The bone?
Okay. Why don't you better me then? Better.
I
What?
don't know. What are some cuts, Fester?
The tomahawk with the huge bone, like it's the brontosaurus rib thrown on Fred Flintstone's car.
Now, is that just the ribeye with the extra bone?
I think it is. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The tomahawk just has the giant long bone, and it looks like a sledgehammer.
The tenderloin would be the least harmful to someone.
That is a good point. It's very tender.
If somebody threw a tenderloin at me in an assault fashion, I'd be like, thank you.
Would that even qualify as a battery if you threw a tenderloin at somebody?
Depends on how tender.
Romantic.
Listen to this, and well, what do you know? It's a Florida story. Woman here in Florida, Rochelle Wright, is facing a domestic assault charge. Why? She slammed her partner in the face with a raw steak on Sunday night at their home.
Oh, well, it's raw, so.
Well, of course it's raw. Would you think they'd throw a cooked steak?
Yeah, I thought we were talking cooked meat.
No, I want my steak thrown at me raw so I could cook it the way I like it.
What do you think here, folks? Do you think that this was a sober incident or an intoxicated incident?
Jeez.
What do you think? What are your guesses?
What did she pair it with?
I mean,
well, if it's steak, you ought to
gotta be
pair
wine,
it
red
with
wine.
a great red wine.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, I don't know. I can think of many varietals that I enjoy. But listen, I enjoy a different red varietal with a filet mignon versus a porterhouse, which is really two steaks in one because you do get the filet and then you get the New York strip. So I vary on which red wine I like with certain cuts. You know, listen, a hanger steak, skirt steak. You know,
I don't want a hanger in my steak.
I might go with something a little lighter than a big cab. I might go with a Côte Rôtie or a Côte du Rhône or a Gigondas or
Miles.
a Chateauneuf du Pape or something, you know?
Chateauneuf du Pape?
Well, this person got Chateauneuf du Pape in the face. All right, here's the deal. Rochelle Wright, 42, and the male victim were involved in a verbal argument while intoxicated when she hurled the uncooked meat at the guy. Now, reports are that they've been together for 20 years.
Okay.
There are no other previous incidents that we know of where beef, poultry, or pork products were used in any kind of a domestic violence incident.
That's good.
Yeah, that's important.
They are also the parents of a juvenile, and according to the criminal complaint, Wright became angry at the victim while he was seated in a chair inside the family's home right here in the Tampa Bay area in lovely Tarpon Springs. Subsequently, during this argument, she picked up the steak and threw it right at the victim. Apparently, she was out of Adolph's meat tenderizer.
I tell you,
and couldn't find that meat hammer.
MJ.
Yeah.
Was it a frozen steak? You mentioned it was raw.
Oh, yeah, she could have gone to Wild Fork and gotten a frozen steak or something.
But if it was frozen, I mean, that's a weapon.
Oh,
Hey,
absolutely.
I'm trying to think of other meats that would hurt. You think about almost whaling somebody with about 10 meatballs would hurt?
I mean, if you had like a big meatball slingshot.
You think that would
Yeah,
hurt?
you could give him the black eye.
That would hurt.
Mhm.
A slingshot.
Picture a Major League Baseball pitcher.
Pitching a meatball?
Pitching a meatball.
At your head.
At your boom.
What are you talking about?
We're talking about other meats that would kill you.
I mean, how fast
What don't you get?
would you need to launch a nice
what if
Italian
you
meatball?
took a big Italian sausage and started hitting the meatballs at someone's head, like actually playing.
That would never work.
That would actually be
It's
meat.
outrageous.
That'd be meatball.
Yeah, that would be meatball.
That would be meatball. Yeah.
You'd have to
I just
use
got
a-
signed to the biggest meatball league ever.
You'd have to use one of those really long sticks of pepperoni or something. to
Yeah,
hit the
that would
meatball.
work.
All right. So there are reports that the steak hit the victim. There are reports that the steak grazed the victim. I don't know. But this is just a mess. So the cops questioned this woman and reportedly admitted that she flung the meat because she was tired of his behavior, and they're arguing. And I'm looking at her mugshot from the Pinellas County Jail.
She flung the meat.
And you mentioned they have a juvenile, I believe you called their child?
Yeah, they have a juvenile. Yeah, that's what,
First day
that's what
is-
the police report said.
First day of school yesterday, showing up today. Hey, I was doing for dinner last night.
Let me guess, meat, steak.
So, listen, the national idiot news stories seem to always point right here to Florida and more right here to the Tampa Bay area. Baby. Yep.
It's crazy.
Right here, baby. All right, 7:13. It's the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Oh, you know what else I have? I have a crazy funeral fight story. Do you remember, seriously, do you remember over the years, Fester and Froggy, you were here, we've done numerous funeral fight stories, and do you remember that our phones typically explode with crazy stories about family fights at funerals?
I saw a crazy video that the guy, it says, when you don't pay the funeral home, and the guy takes the dead body out of the casket and throws it on top of a hood of a car.
That's not true.
All right. Have you seen that video?
All right, hold on. You go find that for me.
I
All right,
will.
Hang on. Quick break. We're back in a minute here on the MJ Morning Show. We're still trying to get our bearings since we all showed up late because of the traffic on the Howard Franklin. All right, some of our, guess what? I got a PDQ spot here. MJ Morning Show, Q105, 724. MJ and the crew here getting psyched up, pumped. The 20 Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet giveaway, each worth at least $1,200, begins on Monday. Every day next week. So details on the way here. If you want to win an awesome Windows tablet, the Microsoft Surface, we're giving away 20 of them next week. More details on the way. All right, Fester, we got a slot of time. I got this crazy new funeral fight story. Nuts. So we got to map out some time because I want to go to phones and see if we can still, gin up the crazy funeral fight stories that we've talked about in the past.
Yeah, funeral fights are amongst my favorite fights.
There's a bunch on YouTube you could watch.
Yeah,
Pretty great.
Good stuff.
Absolutely.
So emotions are so high.
Yeah, insane. Right. So we'll get to that in this segment. So this is the long chunk of the MJ Morning Show. We roll from now until 8:43, 8:44 this morning. So you got an hour and 20 minutes of the MJ Morning Show. Oh, also coming up, Dr. Mark is standing by. We'll call Fester's back issue. You're rough. You're in bad shape.
Oh, get over it, you weenie. I have a bad back every other week.
What are you talking about?
Good reply.
I don't know.
Great response.
I don't know your back issue. I have a severe back issue.
I'll tell you what the doctor's going to tell you. First thing. What do you think it's going to be, MJ?
Lose weight.
There you go. That's your back issue, dude.
It probably is
weight
related.
You know what? He's probably going to say, you don't have a back issue. You've got a front issue.
It's everywhere but your back.
I got a couple of front issues that could use a medical evaluation.
No, but you think that you're suffering potentially from a BOP?
A what?
A BOP.
It's a sciatica thing. Do you have nodules like I do?
Dude, it's BOP. Fester thinks that his back issue, you think it's sciatica?
I think it's sciatica.
Sciatica! Attica!
Sciatica! Let's go!
Is it sciatic or sciatica? I don't know.
It's a sciatic nerve, but it's called sciatica.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. What Froggy just said, which is, it's very rare that he actually says.
Well, I'm afflicted.
Right.
I'm having severe.
Inflicted? What is it?
You're
I'm inflicted with it.
You're conflicted.
Yeah.
So I have severe hip pain. I have a couple of ideas of how, aside from my obese weight, that may be contributing factors.
That's why I said that you think you might have a BOP problem. You know what?
Busted out? Something?
Hold on. Do you know what a BOP is?
I've never heard that. I think I know what he has.
Well, hang on a minute. You don't know what BOP is?
I keep Googling it, but you're saying it weird. Is it like BAUP?
No, BAWP. Look it up. It's well known. You'll find journal entry.
No, it's not.
Listen to me. BOP. Type in New England Journal of Medicine and BOP. BAWP.
My computer knows.
You're gonna find peer-reviewed studies.
Okay, my computer knows I'm a hypochondriac, so it assumes everything I'm typing into Google is health related, and I just put in BOP, and nothing comes up. Bay Area writing projects.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah,
No.
there's no BOP medical stuff.
Yes, there is. Don't you try to.
You just sit back and learn something educational today.
Is it a big ass wide pelvis area?
Yeah,
no.
That's what it is.
That would be BOPA.
You're getting close.
Big ass.
I know what it is now. I know MJ long enough to know what it is.
Waist problem.
What is?
I'll tell you. Okay, it's
What is a BOP? BAWP.
big ass wallet problem.
There you go.
Oh.
Boom. That's
I knew the P was problem.
It's not your wallet, dude.
It could be BOP, big ass waist problem.
Okay, it's not because it's my hip, and I'll get into it with Dr. Mark.
You know what it is?
What if you have a big ass Willie problem?
That's definitely not a problem. I mean, I've known him long enough.
I got a couple of problems, but that's not one of them. MJ, I don't want to go with a bunch of you hacks over my serious medical diagnoses, okay?
I know what you have.
Dr. Mark.
I know what you have just by this discussion here. You have bursitis of your hip. That's what you have.
MJ,
and you can go get a steroid shot and you will feel like $1 million.
MJ, I know with my sciatica nerve issue, I've learned how to straighten somebody's back. You want me to do it to you?
No, I don't.
I'm just going to get behind you.
No, don't. Leave him alone right now. I'm telling you.
I will kill you and me if you lift me up.
Do not mess with his back. We're calling Dr. Mark, I think, in about 45 minutes. So my buddy, Dr. Mark, he's a board-certified spine surgeon. And when I mentioned the BOP, he had a very interesting response when I mentioned that Fester thinks it might be a BOP issue, and he said, big ass wallet problem? I said, yeah, absolutely.
I showed you my new wallet, and you were bragging about your wallet and saying how great it is.
Now, Fester has that,
paralyze you.
Fester has that grandfather wallet from, 1971.
The Costanza.
It's exactly. It's like
folds like 4 times.
It's the George Costanza wallet where the
slammed with stuff.
It is like an encyclopedia set. There is stuff in there that hasn't been touched
in years,
in a decade.
Seriously.
You could just take out the business cards and put them in your phone, and that would eliminate half the weight.
But Fester's problem, his back issue, Fester thinks that it could be a BOP, a big-ass wallet problem. So I guess we'll find out. We'll talk to Dr. Mark. We'll do a consultation. And then I think he wants you to go visit him right after the show. Go to Florida Orthopedic.
Okay.
I don't know which office he's at, but he said that he wants to see you right after the show. So you'll drive right there and have your...
Yeah, well, it's nice to deal with a professional who appreciates the severity of the BOP problem I'm having as opposed to you.
Yeah, I'm sure
jokesters.
That's what the big ass W is.
Hold on,
it's for wallet.
I'm a jokester.
I'm
getting you medical attention.
Listen, I got Froggy over here saying,
I couldn't even walk last week. Where's my medical attention?
Is that
Dr. Merck?
Did you walk in? Oh, I'm sorry. Last week, is that one of the days you called in sick?
Yeah. Because I have real issues. Not like this guy's 200 pounds overweight. He's like, my back hurts.
Hey,
guys,
we just got a texter that is stop picking on Fester and his weight. You guys are so mean. I'm not being mean when I say
wait
this.
a minute. I'm not picking on Fester's weight.
No, we're not.
I
at all.
am.
But I want to say, with this big ass wallet problem, I mean, isn't that for someone who's maybe $150? Really and truly, what is your wallet going to do on this?
It's like a pebble on a beach.
Are we getting into this now?
Are you saying that even a big wallet on Fester's body is like a Cheez-It?
It's like
throwing. He wishes his wallet with his Cheez-Its.
Don't bring your wallet with you. It's like throwing a pool chair off the deck of the Queen Mary.
Okay, I don't appreciate all this medical speculation at my expense.
She's saying you're so fat that a little wallet wouldn't matter. That's what she said.
We're not doing this right now. I mean, there's many reasons behind this ailment.
I just have one more question for you.
Great, go ahead. Okay. I guess we are doing it now, Roxanne.
When you sleep, does it? Do you have shooting pains that wake you up, and can you only sleep on certain sides?
I don't know. I sleep on all sides.
Do you have to move around because it's hurting you, and that's why you're sleeping on all sides?
You know what that means, don't you?
Bursitis.
No, it means that you have a blocked fallopian tube.
Oh,
yeah.
I hate that.
Man.
Yeah.
You have a blocked.
Take a look at that for me, Froggy.
All right, let me grab line 6.
Yeah.
Hi, good morning. It's Austin. Hi, Austin. You're on the MJ Morning Show. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, Austin. Go ahead.
About Fester's back problems, about the wallet. I'm actually a truck driver, and every now and then, if I have my wallet in my back pocket, it actually starts bothering my back.
Yep, that's BOP.
Yeah.
He's a truck driver, a real man.
That's BOP.
How much do you weigh, sir?
I'm about 280.
He's a big guy.
There we go. Yeah.
That could be it. Well, listen, we're going to have a medical consultation live on the air in about 45 minutes. Thanks for buzzing in. Thanks for listening, man.
All righty, thank you.
Hey, have a great day.
Hey, keep your eyes on the road and your mind on your load.
Wow, we started the show with a traffic report, and later we're going to have a medical report.
Hey, guys, I have a mystery. I have a major mystery.
Okay.
Guess which food chain is shutting down all of their stores in Italy after 7 years?
Can you do it in a Robert Stack voice?
like
an unsolved mystery?
This mystery is going to be solved.
I've been watching a lot of those old episodes. It's really good.
Okay.
This is Robert Stack. I can't do it.
After 7 years, this chain is closing down all of their locations in Italy.
Oh my gosh, is Robert here?
All right. So
it's an unsolved mystery, but maybe not the mystery that you're thinking of.
Coming up next, Rescue 911.
All right, so hold on.
William Shatner.
You gave a couple of clues here.
All right, so what clues did I... This is very near and dear and close to my heart. All right, when you think of food and you think of Italy, what do you think of?
Well, is it the Pizza Huts that are closing down over there?
Oh my
you're
God, that's my favorite pizza.
You're getting close.
No, it can't be.
Really?
You are.
As a joke.
You're getting close.
Oh, is it Sbarro's, the mall pizza?
Well, you're getting a little colder.
Okay.
Domino's.
What? What?
Oh, really?
Did you say a Domino's?
A Domino's.
Yes. So we've got multiple mysteries here.
What?
How the hell did Domino's Pizza last even for 7 years in Italy? Come on.
I mean, really? Isn't that place? Well, I've heard that place has some of the best pizza, huh? Does
Just
it?
a little bit, and it's
That
nothing
in
like
New York.
I
nothing like American pizza.
I saw this. I'm like, oh my God, really? There were 7 Domino's Pizza locations in the country of Italy.
Wow.
One of the pizza capitals of the world, obviously. Amazing pizza. And who in Italy would eat Domino's Pizza in Italy?
They just wanted the feel of America.
Me and Fester
And
bought
our
them. We're
over-
bringing back Dom and Nose Pizza.
Yeah, listen, MJ, I'll tell you right now.
Yeah.
Domino's Pizza, their medium pan pie is a pretty good deal, bro. I like it.
Listen, it's not my.
He's a pizza snob.
I'm a pizza snob, folks, and
Pizza diva.
If you're Italian, you're probably a pizza snob
but
too.
in Italy, you just don't think of Papa John's or Pizza, Little Caesars or Domino's. I mean, come on. Next to phenomenal Italian pizzas like the home of the Margherita in Napoli, for instance.
Right.
I mean,
I'll take Dave Portnoy's opinion only on pizza.
Yeah, that guy's
El Presidente.
That guy's a hack.
They hate him.
That guy.
You're so jealous of him.
I am not jealous of him. He just doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.
Yeah, right. He had Chuck E. Cheese pizza and said it was good. I told you he knows his stuff.
No, he said it was good for what he expected it to be. It was like, for what it is.
That El Presidente barstool guy, he doesn't know jack squat about pizza. He just lucked out with his little pizza videos.
He
so
didn't
funny.
luck out. He's a genius.
I'm watching him doing some of his pizza reviews, and he doesn't even know like the style of pizza sometimes. He doesn't even know. Sometimes he can't even pronounce the name of the restaurant that he's in front of.
Hey, man, one bite.
Anyway,
Everybody
so
knows the
listen,
rules.
Everybody knows rules.
guys, Domino's Pizza had 7 locations in Italy. I mean, who was the genius that thought that was going to be a good idea?
When you picture Italian real pizza from Italy, it's like delicate and fresh, and they don't overdo the cheese because the flavors are so strong. And then Americanized pizza, Domino's Pizza, and all American pizza shops are just grease and cheese.
No, not all. There are good pizza shops in
that's
America.
what we like here.
No,
That's what
I don't like the chain pizzas. I'm sorry. There's
I
not.
don't want chain on my pizza either. I mean, that sounds disgusting.
Yeah, I also don't want rope on my pizza.
There's not a chain pizza that I find acceptable for my palate. I'm sorry.
Right.
Mama, we've been living in Italy forever.
All right.
Look at what it is, a Domino down the street.
Last week, we're big Domino's pizza fans.
Let's go eat.
And my daughter says, hey, let's be a little bougie tonight. Because that's one of her words, bougie. I'm like, okay, what's bougie? And she requested stuffed crust pizza, which admittedly I haven't had in forever. Now, Domino's does not have a stuffed crust.
Pizza Hut does.
Pizza Hut does. So we ordered
It's good.
the large stuffed crust pizza. Excellent.
Yes.
Let's think of every way possible
Put the mozzarella.
to change the simplicity of what a delicious pizza should be.
Dude, the crust was meant to be stuffed.
Yeah, you make the unedible crust that people leave on their plate full of cheese, and suddenly it's gone.
At Pizza Hut, we've teamed up with IHOP. It's the new maple syrup waffle stuffed crust pizza.
Oh, no, put a sausage link in there.
I would totally buy
It's
that.
the new Rudy Tooty fresh and fruity stuffed crust pizza at Pizza Hut.
I would buy that too.
You would
Yes,
not.
I would. That sounds delicious.
It's like CC's. They have all those crazy
Oh,
pizzas.
yeah.
So good. I love it.
I got kicked out of a CC's buffet one time.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah, it was like $5, and the guy's like, dude, it's been 2 hours.
And then he said, "What's the matter with you?"
We gotta turn these tables over.
You're chonking this place, bro.
I just saw this story. I'm like, oh my, really? There were 7 Domino's locations in Italy? Yeah. Listen to this. This was like a wire story. In a move that many will consider in good taste, American pizza maker Domino's is closing the last of its. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say they had 7 locations? No, I conflated. After 7 years, I think I said that too. They had 29 locations in Italy.
Wow.
Whoa.
So Domino's had 29 locations, and they're closing them all down after 7 years. And again, the unsolved mystery here, folks, is I'm Robert Stack. First of all, why the hell would they open Domino's in Italy? That's number one. And number two, how did they last 7 years?
How about the fact that you're talking, Mr. Stack, and you're dead?
Guess what? That's another unsolved mystery.
Froggy, you asked him to pull out the Robert Stack voice.
That's right, I did. You're right.
Where do those unsolved mysteries run these days?
I watch them on Pluto TV.
Yeah, Pluto has them. I think my Vizio that has pre-programmed channels has like an unsolved mystery channel.
Yeah, mine has an Unsolved Mystery Channel too, Pluto. It's amazing.
I just redid all the electronics in my home theater at the house. And, Andrew Gunther, my buddy from Advanced, from AES. So they came out yesterday, and now I'm fully updated. So I've got Apple TV, Roku. How many streaming services are there?
I know.
I've never heard of these things.
We've hit a point where we're streaming paralyzed.
Listen to this. So I'm playing with the system last night. So I've got my cable TV in there. I've got my TiVo. I've got my Blu-ray. I have all of my apps for what I do stream. Like we're members of Netflix, Amazon Prime. We've got HBO Max. I've got Showtime Anytime, and I'm playing with like the Apple with Roku. I was playing with Roku, and it was like search for any show and stream it.
Love Boat.
So no, well, hey, you're close. I remember when I was a kid, I loved Adam 12. Remember the old Adam 12 TV show?
Yeah.
So I type in Adam 12 into search, and boom, there's like two options, and one of them you had to subscribe to, and one of them was free.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's where we're living.
I know. I'm telling you. So hey,
amazing day.
I'm up to speed here with my home theater. All right, we got to take some phone calls on the funeral fights. We also have to get into the music that you should and should not play for your dogs in the car. Now, we brought this up very late in the show yesterday, and I said that I wanted to really do more of an in-depth segment on this. But remember, we had a woman that called in the last few minutes of the show, and I was talking about there's a top 10 list of the 10 songs that will calm your dog in the car. And there are 10 songs that will not, the antithesis, do not play these songs in the car for your dog. And this woman had a Chihuahua. And what was it? Were we playing something and the dog?
Yeah, we were playing this.
I know what it was. At 9:30, we were playing... That's right.
The song that naturally played in our rotation.
The song that came up in the rotation after our commercial break at like 9:20 was Bryan Adams' "Everything I Do It for You." And unbelievably, that song was on the list of songs that will calm your dog.
Dogs love that song because those are the words they're singing to their owners. Yeah, everything I do it for you. It just resonates with them. That's why they like that song.
Yeah. I'm just agreeing.
Yes. I'll concur with Roxanne's hot dog take.
I don't concur.
We're trying to figure out why these dogs love these songs. The lyrics are what makes that song appealing to dogs.
The dogs can't understand the lyrics.
Of course they can.
No, they can't. It's the music. If anything, it's the music that the dogs would understand. I don't think it's the...
Dogs completely understand you.
And Bryan
That's
Adams.
been proven.
All right, well, the dogs understand, like, sit, stay.
Can we bring up that study?
You want to go out, but I don't think dogs can really comprehend lyrics.
Tone of voice.
In a everything I do. I don't think the dog actually understands that.
No, when you look at your dog and you say, "Look into my eyes, and you will find."
Dog owners know what I'm talking. I guess you are a dog owner, but
He's owned a dog every day that I've ever known him.
Yes, I am a dog owner. All right, so we'll get into that in a bit, and maybe we'll even take some phone calls. But I've got the songs. I've got the songs that you should play to calm your dog down, and I've got the list of the songs that you should not play because it will not calm your dog down. So we'll get to that here in just a second. All right, it is rolling up on 7:45. And I promoed for 7:45. Hey, Andrew, do you have the promo? Because I thought I worded it very well.
Oh.
Can you?
This better be good.
Usually my promos suck. And
that's a good way to promo your promo.
Usually my promos are just awful, and it's, like amateur hour.
I'm glad you said it.
I'm kidding, guys. But every day after the MJ Morning Show, I do a little 15-second promo on something we're going to do tomorrow. And, well, tomorrow is right now, and this is what I promoted all day yesterday. Roll it, Andrew. When it comes to sex, don't jump to conclusions. Case in point, tomorrow morning, 7:45, MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Yeah, so I record those after the show, and then they run during the course of the day. And here we are. Well, first of all, it's a Festivus miracle. I'm on time. It is 7:45.
Hold on, that's the promo you thought you worded
me and Fester
wonderfully?
were like, that was really
That was really
And
bad.
I have a question. That can be very misinterpreted.
Hey, hang on. Oh, so everyone's got problems with me.
When I hear
Everyone's got. Well, all right, first, hold on. Fester first. Hang on. What is wrong with my Andrew? Roll the promo again. One more time. Go. Hit it.
Oh, I can't hear it.
Man, I'm taking my headphones off.
What do you mean you're taking your headphones off? Oh, and Froggy's leaving the room?
Oh, stop. Play it again, Andrew.
All right, Andrew, do you have the promo? All right, run it again. Here. When it comes to sex, don't jump to conclusions. Case in point, tomorrow morning, when it comes to sex, don't jump to conclusions. Roxanne, wait your turn. All right? Yes, Fester. What's wrong with my promo?
I don't know. I didn't care for your cadence.
All right, Roxanne.
Is it my turn now?
It is. Well, because
I'm gonna have a better answer than that.
I'm just going in order. Fester had a problem first, then you had a problem second. I'm just going in order.
Okay, here's my problem.
Yeah.
When I hear that, I think I have an idea where you're going, but when I hear that tease, what I think in my head is you say when it comes to sex, don't jump to conclusions. So I'm thinking it's like when people sign their emails and they put their pronouns, like when it comes to sex, like are you a boy or a girl? Is that what it's about?
Nope.
No, not at all, right?
No.
Well, that's what you made us believe.
Not even close. Not even. That has missed the planet by 27 billion miles, which is what you want a planet-killing asteroid to do.
And that might be indicative of how non-specific your tease was.
When it comes to sex, don't jump to conclusions. Here's the deal. And I think this is fascinating, actually. There are women that are just remarkably attractive. There are women that are smoking hot. And there is a trend on social media with some of these women that are remarkably attractive, but they consider themselves asexual.
Oh.
They are not interested in sex. And the part about not jumping to conclusions is when people see a remarkably attractive individual, I think they automatically assume, oh my God, they must have amazing sex. And, oh man, look how hot they are. They drip, they exude sexual energy. But there's this social media trend where these incredibly attractive women are saying, hey, I might look great, but hey, I'm not interested in sex. I don't enjoy it. I don't have it. I don't like it.
I'm not DTF.
Oh my
Roxanne! Come on, Roxanne.
Roxanne!
What are you, the situation all of a sudden?
Look at it.
It's a Jersey Shore over here.
Roxanne, what'd you do this morning? Roxanne's on fire today.
Roxanne, how many coffees you have in that
That's
traffic?
the problem.
Roxanne, listen, Roxanne, if you've noticed, for the last 20 minutes, Roxanne's talking over everybody. Her points are way out in left field. Then she's dropping the most profane acronyms.
Are you snorting Adderall?
In the history of the English language. Roxanne!
What are you going to say next?
DSL?
What? You can't say that.
Jump it.
Well, it's an internet service, an old one.
No, it's not. It is now. We're back in the day. Talking about
Roxanne. God, you've just derailed this thing.
Remember that song that went "Lady in the Streets, but a Freak in the Sheets"?
No, what was the old? Oh, that's right. The old before we had
DSL line.
That's right, the DSL
So
lines.
I-
That's
Always
right.
made me giggle.
Back in the day, we had like
You
a
know what?
spot-
I had one of the first ones in Tampa.
Right.
Digital
Roadrunner?
subscriber
No,
line.
no, not Roadrunner. I had, back in the day, it was GTE, right?
Remember that?
GTE. I had one of the first DSL internet lines.
I remember him bragging about it.
Well,
I got the
guess
best
what?
DSLs.
Oh, I was like rack 1, shelf 1, slot 2.
Okay.
At the Wallcraft switching office.
Of course you were.
So listen, MJ's
Yes.
talking about his DSLs, and this is back in like maybe 2000 when it was very new technology. And Dave the Dwarf is next to me. He kind of elbows me. He leans over. He's like, "Does this turkey know what he's saying?" And I was like,
This guy knows.
All right, listen,
no idea.
Roxanne. First of all, Roxanne, you are getting really foul. I mean,
Roxanne.
Roxanne, you're getting.
Pump the brakes a little bit.
I mean, really. I mean, you're getting a little too raunchy.
That is what happened in that
Yeah.
traffic that we were in for an hour. I drank my whole entire cup of coffee.
This has been going on for months now. You're trending.
All right.
You're trying. Here's the deal, though. So these women online are saying that people think that I'm way too sexy, I'm way too attractive, I'm way too smoking hot to be asexual. But these women online are saying, no, I am, or we are. And it's not one. There are multiple stories of, and some of these are influencers on Instagram or, the Chinese spy operation, TikTok. But this is really an issue that these women are like, people just jump to conclusions. They think that I'm very attractive. I look phenomenal. Look what I'm wearing. My body's in great shape. I've got a pretty face. But they have no interest in sex at all. So that's the whole jumping to conclusions part. Hey, if we went to phones on this, do you think that we'd have any response?
Who are you looking for? Asexual people?
Or are you looking for people who judge people when they see hot people? Because I'll tell you right now, if I see a really good-looking man or woman or whatever, I never say in my head, wow, they must be really horny. Like I don't understand why.
Now,
I say it to myself all the time.
Yeah. I see Froggy, and he's so good looking.
But everyone is different. Not everyone has the same sex drive. Some people have maybe what we'd call average. Some have increased or maybe a hyperactive sex drive. Some people have a lower sex drive. And some of these very attractive women, they say they've got none. They're asexual. They don't want sex. They don't like sex. They don't care about sex. But everything about them says, have sex with me. So that's the interesting. You know what? I don't know what kind of calls we can get on this, but folks, if you have any angle, if you have any input here, 800.
I don't know if input's the right word.
All right, we stop it. I knew someone was going to.
Yeah, I mean,
low-hanging fruit.
Exactly.
After Roxanne says what? I'm the low-hanging fruit guy?
800-990-1047. Yeah, any more acronyms over there? All right, 800-990-1047. What do you think? Do we have any women that are very attractive that men and maybe even other women are attracted to or fawn over? Do we have any women listening right now that are amazingly attractive but have zero interest in sex? Or, hey, maybe we've got men listening that have known women that are knockouts and they just are not interested and they're asexual. They just don't have an interest.
They just have to partner up with an asexual man.
800-990-1047. That's the number. Any angle on this. So if you are a woman that happens to be very attractive but has very little or no interest in sexual relations, love to hear from you. Or maybe you've got a friend. Maybe you've known somebody that is just drop dead gorgeous, but no interest in sex. And, I might be wrong here, but the stories that I've seen are about women that are very attractive but asexual. For whatever reason, and I might be jumping to conclusions here, I might not be able to back this up, but I think that maybe
you'll back it up.
I'm thinking that maybe there are more women that have this issue than men. Does that make sense?
I can imagine a guy being like, I don't like sex.
All right, Andrew is screening calls right now. The lines are ringing. So any angle, or is there something that we didn't talk about? Is there something we didn't cover? Is there something we missed? One of the great things about our listeners and taking phone calls is they'll take us down a trail sometimes that we hadn't even thought of. All right, 800-990-1047. I don't know if it's a tough ask, but the phones are ringing. So let's hit Ray in St. Pete. Hey, Ray, that's R-A-E. Hey, Ray, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hi, and that is a disguised name because of the honesty I'm going to discuss this with.
Oh, wow. Okay, Ray. All right, so fake name, pseudonym Ray. I have no issue with that. So what do you want to add?
Well, I just want to say, because I'm a modest woman, that's why I don't want to give my real name, but I will say I have been known to be just kind of that woman in the room that might attract a lot of the guys. And I'll just say that it is frustrating that just because you're a beautiful woman, now I'm not one of these Instagram models that paints on my face and beats my face and has extensions. Like, I'm more of a natural person, but I do wear makeup if I want to look nicer or whatever. But
all right, but listen, at this point in your life, and you've probably known for quite some time that without being bragging or without being conceited, you just knew for some time that when you're in a room that you're attractive, you're one of the most attractive, if not the most attractive, and that if you got a room filled with men and women, that the guys are looking at you. Is that what you're saying?
well, so are the girls. But you know what? I'm from LA, and so out there.
Hold on. Did you say you're from LA?
Yeah. So a lot of celebrities have approached me, a lot of male celebrities, and then, but women are looking because they're intimidated and upset that the guys are, attracted to you type of thing. So, but it is frustrating that, yes, I think that there is an association with being not just maybe horny, but loose. Like because you have the options that you would take, you would be loose. I mean, I waited to be married before I had sex with my husband, but people would not assume that about me.
All right, but are you interested though? So you're obviously giving us all the signs that you're a very attractive woman, but do you have a normal sex drive or a reduced sex drive?
No, I'm a Latina, Afro-Latina woman. I definitely have a strong sex drive, but I'm very prudish in how long it would take for that to be something I'm willing to show.
Right, but what we just discussed, though, you concur that just because a woman is very attractive that people assume that they must be very sexual, right?
Yes, and I think that is that's a frustrating assumption. I mean, like people don't want to hear about a beautiful woman's problems, right? But it sucks, and especially people don't think you're as intelligent. That's the other thing.
Are you too attractive for the MJ Morning Show? All right. Hey, I can't let you go without asking a question here. You said you're from L.A. and that celebrities have approached you and hit on you. Now, since you're using a fake name, you got to tell us which Hollywood celebrities have come up to you and tried to hit on you.
I'll just put it this way. I'll put some of their exes are Halle Berry, Jennifer Lopez. It's people who date women like that. I'm not going to say who they are.
Oh, come on! No, they don't know who. Well,
wait, did Mark Anthony hit on you?
I don't kiss and tell.
Oh, come on!
Sounds like you don't kiss at all.
How about Ben Affleck?
David Justice, is that Halle Berry's ex?
David Justice?
Who? Yes.
Oh yeah.
The baseball player.
That's one of her exes.
Ray, you got to give us a hint. I mean, you've just teased us. You've just dropped
more than one of Halle's exes because I kind of have that look.
Hold on, more than one of Halle Berry's exes has hit on you?
How are you meeting all these people?
Just give us a treat and give us one name.
Give
the
us
biggest
one.
one.
I was in the business. I was in the entertainment business. So.
All right, can we get one name, please?
Give us just one name.
No, I'm not going to give any names. I will, but you guys can guess. You already kind of have some respect. So. Guess one. Respect. I'll put it that way.
Oh, we guessed one already.
We have guessed one.
It was Mark Anthony.
Jeez.
Hey, Ray, thanks for calling in. I appreciate it.
Yeah, good stuff.
You're welcome.
Do you listen? Do you live in town now?
Yeah, I've moved to Florida and live in St. Petersburg downtown. I listen to you guys whenever I'm in the car, which isn't a lot because we do a lot of walking downtown.
But listen, you can listen to us on earbuds. Listen to us on the app. Just go to mjmorningshow.com. You can listen to our podcast. You can listen to us live streaming every morning. So it doesn't just have in your home. Put us on the computer or whatever. Put us on. I don't know if you have the Alexa thing.
I will say, coming from LA and being used to, good DJs and stuff, I really do enjoy your guys' show. You're doing a great job.
Listen, we're not as good as Rick D's.
Ryan Seacrest. Hey,
Ryan Seacrest now, but I grew up on Rick D's too.
That's right.
There you go.
Disco Duck.
Hey, Ray, I lived in Hollywood from 1989 to 1991, and I worked for a radio station called Pirate Radio right at Sunset and Cahuenga. So, hey, Ray, have a great day. Keep in touch with us.
All right, thanks, you guys.
You bet. Wow,
Ray, just leaving it hanging.
Oh, look at line 3. I forgot about this. All right, if you're just tuning in, let me just kind of tell you what we're talking about. If you're just tuning in, so you don't, have a loss for where we are on this thing. I was talking about these women online, and there are a number of these women that are influencers. They're on social media. They do videos and pictures, and there's this trend that exists where some of these women are incredibly attractive, very attractive women, but they're asexual. They have no interest in sex whatsoever, and that's what our discussion is. And I forgot about this. Les is in Newport Richey. Hey, Les, welcome.
Hey, MJ. I remember years ago, I don't know if it was with the MJ and BJ back in the day, it was Shania Twain. She doesn't like to have the whoopee.
Yeah, remember, she only has sex for kids.
You know what?
Mutt Lang.
Guess what? Les, you are 100% right. I saw what you were going to say on the call screener on my computer, and the minute I saw Shania Twain, I'm like, oh, yes. We talked about that years ago on the MJ and BJ show, or whether it was earlier MJ days, but that is a known story that Shania Twain, who, listen, a very, very attractive woman.
What a waste.
But the reports...
Me and my wife has been together for 32 years, I guess, and I'm 57, she's 58, and she's, to me, is hot, and she won't stop. I mean, Viagra can't keep up with me.
Hey, thanks for the call, Les. I appreciate it.
I feel like not having sex at all with anybody.
But Shania Twain.
Yeah.
Great point.
Well, I think the point with all of this is that, everybody is different when it comes to their appetite, and you just got to match up with someone that's on the same schedule.
Let me grab one more. Well, it's not the same schedule. I mean, if your body chemistry and the way that your brain is built, if you're not interested in sex,
then you need to find someone who's on the same schedule who only wants it once a year.
The same schedule, like 8:15 to 8:19 on Tuesdays. I mean, right there.
Grabbing one more call because we got to move on to the dog songs. But Beth is in Tampa. Hey, Beth, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Good morning. How are you guys?
We are doing well. So obviously, you know what we're talking about. What do you want to inject?
Yeah. So I have friends who experienced abuse as a child, sexual abuse, or, there are women who have been abused in relationships, and that makes them not trusting of men and, not wanting to engage in sexual encounters because to them sex was bad or sex was painful.
You know what? That is a good point. I didn't think of that, but that is a very, I think, profound point that could be a factor as well.
Like psychological issues because of trauma.
Yep. Beth, I think that's a very good point. Thank you, Beth. I appreciate the phone call. But nevertheless, some of these women, which there's no indication, they just say that they just don't want sex. They don't need sex. They don't like sex. They look fantastic. They attract guys like a magnet, but they're not interested. Asexual, amazingly attractive women. And it's kind of a growing trend on social media with their posts and their videos and their pictures, et cetera. And they point it out.
We got a lot of text on this. We got some guys chiming in that it's for guys, too. like hot guys that don't.
Yeah, and again, we brought that up early in the discussion, but I thought, and I don't know whether I have any justification or any basis, but I think there are probably fewer guys than women that fall into the category. That's just a guess of mine. All right, let's talk about your dog. We have research on what songs you should play to calm your dog when they're in the car, and what songs you should never play in the car if you want your dog calm. So I've got two lists here, and I've got some examples of some of the music, and I thought this was fascinating. And we had some anecdotal evidence yesterday. We had a woman call up. This was 9:30 yesterday morning. I had this story for yesterday's show, and I just didn't get around to it. I didn't even think I was going to get to it yesterday. But then we went to our commercial break at 9:20 yesterday morning, and out of the commercial break, we played Bryan Adams' Everything I Do It For You. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Because I recognized that the song that had just come up randomly in our music computer, that was one of the songs that was on the "This Song Will Calm Your Dog" list when they're in the car. Like, you got to be kidding me. And sure enough, there are, studies. There's been research on, music and sounds with animals. And case in point, we have a lecturer, a senior lecturer of music at the University of West London. He says that this is the perfect playlist to soothe your dog's nerves. Now, some of these I think are a given, all right?
Just because they're slow, melodic songs?
But some of the songs that you should never play for your dogs if you want them calm in the car, come on. Really, that took research, Really? Oh, no schnit, Sherlock, All right, so you ready? What do you want first? You want the songs to soothe your dog in the car, or you want the songs that are going to just jack your dogs just completely out of control?
I would like to defer my time to Roxanne.
Okay, Rox, you want the calming. You're not even paying attention to the show. Rox, what do you do? Where does your brain go? Where are you?
You don't want to know that.
Where are you right now?
Listen, okay, I was just reading a text message. I'm sorry. I was just reading a text message. It's from Doug, and it says, guess which one of our daughters dug a donut out of the trash can and ate it this morning?
Daviana.
Well, obviously, your mind's in the trash.
Daviana did.
Yeah. All right, so Roxanne, let me tune in right here and look at me, MJ.
My last dog analysis, you guys poo-pooed all over.
All right, now,
this dog song analysis.
Do you want to hear the songs that you should never play in the car to calm your dog, or you want to hear the songs that will calm your dog in the car?
I want to start with the calming songs.
All right.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
All right, this apparently is number one. This is the number one song to calm your dog. Or should I start with...
No, start from a 10.
Should I count them down or should I count them up?
Doesn't matter.
I never hear Casey Kasem say counting up.
All right, coming in at number 2.
It's just all over the place, man. Here we go from number 2 to number 36.
Number 18.
Number 18.
That's wacky.
All right, this is number 1 on the list. To calm your dog.
That would actually be a great radio countdown show. Just go all over. All right, number 46 is this song. Can you believe it? Coming up, number 4.
Yeah, we could call it the Schizo Countdown. Yeah.
Great.
And I got to talk about a damn dog dying.
I had a friend that
Get Don on the phone.
All
right, here we go. This is like the top song to calm your dog in the car when you're driving.
And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Is your love? How deep is your love? I really mean to love.
Of course, Roxanne, who sings this?
Ooh, I forgot.
What? Come on, Roxanne, who sings?
The Bee Gees.
Yes, the Bee Gees. All right, so how...
So dogs are into yacht rock, huh?
Yeah.
How deep is your love?
That puts me to sleep.
Yeah, how deep is your love is on the list. All right, also on the list is this, to calm your dog in the car. Roxanne.
Bob Marley.
Yeah. Did you look that up?
No.
Oh, you knew that?
Yes.
Oh, very good. All right.
Who doesn't know that?
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah, I'm just checking. So Bob Marley, No Woman, No Cry is on the list. And then, of course, the one that we played yesterday, which I'm like, really? I've got the story of this song's coming up?
Don't tell me it's not worth fighting.
And do you remember the caller's name yesterday? Do you remember? She called up and she said that she had a chihuahua in her car. Her chihuahua was maniacal. Her chihuahua was a maniac. And this song came on. And the dog went to the back seat and fell asleep. Now, I don't know if that's good for, like, research.
Yes.
I don't know if that means that's a good song for Q105 or a bad song. But she was, like, amazed when I brought it up. All right, here's the next one. This song also good to calm your dog in the car.
Where you at, Rock?
You'll get 10 CDs. It's obviously Foreigner, I Want to Know What Love Is. Doesn't it seem that they show up at the amphitheater like every 3 months? I'm serious. Hey, this Saturday night, Foreigners at the amphitheater. And, late September. Hey, I think Foreigners at the amphitheater this Thursday night. I think Foreigners at the amphitheater at least 26 times a year. All right, so next. Oh, this is a good one.
Have you noticed a pattern? All the dog calming songs so far are very romantic.
Yeah.
All right.
Dogs love romance.
Listen to this one.
How you live, how you fly.
Oh, God.
Smiles you'll give and tears you'll cry.
Hey, okay. Stop.
What do you mean stop?
All these songs are putting me to sleep one after another.
Pink Floyd?
This is a really...
This is a classic.
This is Pink Floyd, right?
Yeah. This is a classic.
All these songs are going to calm humans,
Yeah,
too.
MJ, I'm saying all these songs are good songs by themselves, but when you're playing them back to back to back to back to back, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not
It's like the John Tesh countdown.
Wait till we get to the songs that you should never play for your dogs in the car. All right, so that was obviously Pink Floyd and Dark Side of the Moon. All right, now, I've got one more that I want to play. And we had a caller that brought this up also. So this was like the last minutes of the MJ Morning Show yesterday. So we got the call from the woman whose chihuahua calmed down in the car when Bryan Adams came on. And then another guy called up and said, I'll tell you what song really gets my dog to calm down. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. It's on the list as well. Wow. It's this coming in at number 9. I don't know. Here we go. Listen. Yep.
Oh.
Why don't you
It's the Eagles and Desperado.
I feel like I'm at the dentist.
come down from your fences?
All right, so that's the calm list. And there are a few more. Love is King by Sade.
Is Kiss a Rose on there?
It's not. Hounds of Love, Kate Bush.
Oh, Hounds of Love? They had to put a dog song on there.
You listen, if you're gonna have
That's contrived.
If you're gonna have a Kate Bush on the list, you take advantage of the whole Stranger Things Netflix phenomenon. You know, and you
That was nothing but a hound dog on.
you do the run up that hill. Yeah, this is the Kate Bush song you want.
Yeah, but this
It's a
is
dog song, too.
That
Run Up a
actually
Hill.
sounds like a dog.
This song sounds like it was made like last week.
I mean, this thing's turned into a phenomenon. I mean, the Stranger Things folks, they picked that song out of who the hell knows where, and suddenly you got Kate Bush is like 106 years old now, and she's making millions now in royalties.
What? I used to be a musician.
All right, now...
All right.
Now, yes, Fest.
You joked about Foreigner always being in town.
Yes.
They'll be back November 15th. At the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Tampa.
Are you serious?
Yeah, November 15th. They're on a big world tour. But they're coming soon. 3 months. They'll be here.
Foreigner.
Can't stop now.
Foreigner.
Catch them quarterly.
Catch Foreigner live.
They'll also be
at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Tuesday, November 15th.
And then they're going to the Van Weasel.
Where that's in Sarasota. They're going to the Weasel?
I wanted to hear it in your announcer voice.
And then they're coming to the Weasel in Sarasota.
Won't play anywhere.
All right, now we're up to the songs that you do not want to play for your dogs in the car. These are the worst songs to calm your dog.
Good. I need to wake up after all those songs.
You do have 6 nipples.
Here is number 10 on the list. Yeah. This song will not calm your dogs in the car. And of course,
But they are supposed to obey their master.
Metallica. Master of Puppets. Metallica with Foreigner at the Weasel Center in Sarasota.
I hope Metallica opens for Foreigner.
All right, so do not play Master of Puppets. Oh, how about Motorhead? With special guest Motorhead. Lenny's dead, but his moles are alive.
These are just rocking songs.
Yeah, that's
What?
Ace of Spades by Motorhead will not calm your dog. Now, I don't understand this. Should this be on the list? I don't think this next one should be on the list, but this is on the list of songs that you don't want to play in the car to calm your dog. Why is this on there? Why would that be on the list? This is a great song.
Well, it's running.
Okay.
That part.
Oh, with David Lee Roth.
David Reed Law.
Yeah, then your head in here. Yeah, for whatever reason, that's on the list. And I don't understand this one either. Why is this on the list of songs that will not calm your dog?
Look, I'm playing Guitar Hero.
Yeah, Deep Purple. You know, Smoke on the Water. I mean, this song calms me.
Well, this part.
First of all, this
is a little bit.
What?
Get you going.
What?
This is like calming.
This is one of the
No,
most. This is one of the most famous, best guitar riffs of all time. What were you saying about that?
That little guitar riff right there is the rev you up part that I think the dogs don't like.
No, that's a mellow riff. That's one of the best riffs of all time.
Barely have their guitars on.
In the history of music. All right. You ready? Here's a shocker. Yeah, this might not calm your dog.
More Metallica?
Yeah. Enter Sandman, Metallica. Live at Monster Chair. With special guest, Foreigner. And Air Supply. every other Thursday at the amphitheater. At the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater. All right. Is that what it's called now?
Yeah, something like that.
All right. So a few more here.
Oh, man.
Another one. Have you ever heard of this song, Froggy?
Nice.
You know that. Who is it?
Is this Slipknot?
Slipknot.
These guys rock.
With the Carpenters Tribute Band. At the amphitheater with special guest Foreigner. Slipknot.
Opening for Michael Bublé.
The Three Tenors and
Here's a good
Slipknot.
riff. Listen to this riff. This is good.
What?
The riff you just... Oh, never mind.
All right. Do you know the name of that song?
I want to shove my fingers in your eyeballs?
No, it's Duality.
Close.
We're almost done. This is another song that will not calm your dog in the car.
Oh, come on.
I don't get this one either.
This is another, like, classic sooth...
But
like,
it's got an up tempo.
Yeah. Maybe there's a pitch to it.
Dogs really like Ozzy.
Yeah.
Feels like his second song on the list.
Didn't Ozzy bite a dog's head off?
Of course, Paranoid, that's Black Sabbath, and I think it's a fantastic song. I don't see... this one also, I don't agree with this one, but The music expert says this song will not calm your dog in the car. AC/DC.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe the voice.
All right.
What are you, a blue tick hound over here?
And then I am counting these up, and this is number 1 on the list of the 10 worst songs to play to calm your dog while you're traveling, while you're driving. And it actually has dog in the title.
Hey, mama said the way you move, gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove.
Of course, Led Zeppelin. With special guest, Foreigner.
Let the blood out.
Yeah. Black Dog, Led Zeppelin. So
Was it the plane crash?
What?
No.
No, Leonard Skinner was in the plane
Yeah.
crash.
Oh,
That's right.
LS.
Yeah. So
Z.
there
Oh,
you
Z.
have it. So, folks, now you've been advised. Now you've been edumacated on
great.
what to play in the car to calm the dog and what not to play.
Can I make a recommendation?
Go ahead.
My dog's been constipated lately. I don't know why.
Yeah, what helps with that?
Don't worry, be happy. Bobby McFarland.
Here's a little song I wrote.
Guys, that could be one of the most hated songs of mine of all time.
That's why it helps. It's like a flow max.
I despise that song. I'm sorry, guys. I absolutely despise that song. All right, Fester, we got to call Dr. Mark.
We do. I need my medical. It's not an evaluation, is it?
You can't evaluate over the phone.
That's what I'm saying. Well, first of all,
he can at least ask you symptoms and stuff.
Teledoc stuff always happens over the phone. You can get a medical evaluation over the phone, Froggy.
Tell what?
All right, we got to call Dr. Mark. Hang on. Dr. Mark is a very good friend of mine. He's a board-certified spine surgeon with Florida Orthopedic. And Fester has a back problem. You think it's sciatica?
I think it is.
Sciatica. Does the back of your legs, do they hurt?
Tingling?
Because I have it, actually, not you fake like you.
I don't want to answer medical questions from you hacks. I'll talk with the doctor.
Now, Fester asked for my help. Hey, can you call your spine buddy?
Why don't you wear a back brace?
They don't make them this big.
They don't have enough material.
They'd have to use, like, shrink wrap.
And dock line to tie it off in the back.
Maybe you need to get that thing that you wear when you're like stocking shelves
Oh,
at like
hi.
Home
Good
Depot.
morning.
Hey, Dr. Mark.
Hello?
Hello, Mark. Mark, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you.
All right, folks, Dr. Mark Weinstein, friend of the Schnitt family. Mark, Fester mentions to me earlier in the week that out of nowhere, he's having all of these back problems. And, Fester really doesn't complain much. And incidentally, Fester, when was the last time you saw a doctor?
I ran into a doctor like in 2012.
When was the last time you had a physical?
2004.
Oh, my God. All right.
Yowza.
So, Dr. Mark, here's the deal. Fester, in the last, what would you say, is it 10 days?
It happened in the middle of vacation.
Okay.
While I was in vacation, we took a week off about 2 weeks ago.
Right.
My butt started hurting. Like my hip started hurting where the leg meets the, I don't know, what is that called? The big bone, middle area.
Your butt hurts quite often.
Your pelvis?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
All
in
right.
there. So I didn't know what it was, and it went down my leg, and it kind of, hurt the middle of my back because I was compensating in other ways. It kind of hurt my front part.
All right, so Dr. Mark,
Yeah.
Fester thinks that it might be due to a BAWP problem. And I know that you read all the medical journals, and, when I Googled it last night, BAWP came right up, a BAWP. And I even read a whole peer-reviewed article from the New England Journal of Medicine and the American Association of Spinal Surgeons. And there's all kinds of stuff on BAWP, BAWP, which, of course, I think you see quite a few cases of BAWP, which is a big-ass wallet problem.
Yeah, I was going to say I wasn't very familiar with that term.
All right. So,
is this a telemedicine visit?
yeah, this is a telemedicine visit. So, what are your thoughts on Fester's in pain? He's got like shooting pains, and is there a chance that Fester's gigantic, ridiculously packed wallet is there any medical basis that could cause him like back pain?
I mean, how big? Like this is like George Costanza big?
Yes, it is.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, it's like a George Costanza wallet. You hit the nail on the head.
You're asking all the right questions.
Well, I mean, thank you. Well, I think that, this could be two different issues here. One, if there is a syndrome where people who sit on wallets develop sciatica. And so if the problem is in the buttock going down the leg, I would say that certainly could be the nail on the head there with the wallet causing pinching of the sciatic nerve that runs through the buttock there. The other thing is sometimes people who sit on wallets can get some pelvic imbalance and develop some back pain. The chiropractors we work with here see that quite a bit.
All right, so what you're saying is a George Costanza-sized wallet, or really probably the wallets of all of our fathers and grandfathers, those are not good for your ass.
Generally, no. I think people are getting away from those wallets these days.
Yeah. Have you ever given a talk on giant wallet problems?
No, but perhaps after this consultation, maybe I'll write one.
I could be the subject of your next, published work.
All right, so Dr. Mark, can Fester come see you right after the show?
Yeah, he could come. Sure, you could come over here after the show. There's other issues that can cause back pain as well, and we should probably go over all those and sort those out in person. But yeah, anytime.
All right, so Fester.
I wonder what that is.
What other issue are you alluding to, Dr. Mark?
Well, there are numerous. Back pain is a very common problem.
I'm also a very small-assed man. For being very large,
Right.
I have a very I have the ass of a 120-pound man.
I'm thinking what Dr. Mark doesn't want to say is your back problem might be caused by a front problem. That your belly might be a little too big.
I will save this for my medical evaluation by Dr. Mark, please.
Okay. Listen, I don't want any. And with you, if I disclosed anything, it could be a HIPPO violation. But
oh my God,
Mark, thank you. Doc, what office are you in today?
We're over here on Dale Mabry.
Okay.
All right. So I'll put you in touch with Fester. Fester will be there probably by 10:15, right?
No, it's going to be a little later today because we have something happening today.
No, but the ice cream guy's coming from 9 to 9:30.
Okay.
That guy's good.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat ice cream for half an hour and then get my medical evaluation.
Fester's going to shove his face with ice cream and then come see you at 10:15.
All right, we won't check his cholesterol here, but when he drives over, keep the wallet out of your pocket.
Yeah.
See how that works.
All right, Doc. I'll talk to you soon.
Good to talk to you.
All right,
Thanks,
bye-bye.
Doc.
All
Bye,
right.
Dr. Mark.
So there we go. Fester. No, seriously. Huge wallets can cause a problem.
We talked about it yesterday. I had several emails from guys who suffer from the same ailment, and it goes back to their wallet. We had that truck driver earlier today.
They should put wallet pockets in the front of your jeans.
All right, I want to get to the funeral calls. Do we have time for this? I think we do. I think I can squeeze this in. I mentioned earlier that we had this crazy funeral fight and brawl, and we've got cars involved and tombstones knocked over. I mean, we've got the casket being knocked over. I mean, all kinds of crap here. So I thought maybe we'd tell the story, maybe then grab some phone calls, because historically, when we've talked about funeral fights, which I think that's a video series, man, funeral fights with special guest foreigner. All right, so,
how's that not a band?
All right, funeral fight. That's a good name for a band. You're right. All right, here's the deal. This is out of California, and a California guy went nuts. This guy went absolutely bonkers at his mom's funeral. He got into a car after a fight with his sister, knocked over his mother's casket with the car and the tombstones surrounding like the burial site at the cemetery. He was trying to run his sister down. You're at a funeral. They get into a fight. This guy gets into his car, drives up on the lawn at the cemetery, trying to plow his sister over with the car at the funeral, knocks mom's casket over, knocks numerous tombstones down.
Jeez.
36-year-old guy. Last I saw, not identified. He ripped up numerous plots, damaged a water main. That flooded his mother's open grave.
Oh, no. It's like a burial at sea.
What were his motivations?
This is good. This is a catastrophe.
Oh my gosh, this video is crazy.
This happened at Rolling Hill Cemetery in Richmond, California. Oh, no, this video is not. The video that Fess is watching is of another funeral fight.
Froggy told me during the commercial break, hey, go to YouTube and just type in funeral fights. And one's better than the next.
All right, we got to go to the phones here. All right, let's go to the MJ Morning Show funeral phones. And I want to hear any kind of like crazy funeral fights, any kind of incidents, anything that you've witnessed, anything disturbing, anything that was just bizarre. Family fights, anything that you've seen that's been nuts at a funeral. Now, in the past, we've gotten some good stories. I don't know how this Thursday is going to be, but I guess we'll find out. 800-990-1047. So if you can share with us any crazy funeral stories or funeral fights, 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047 is how you get in right now.
I've never seen it. I've been in quite a few funerals. It's always been a peaceful
oh, yes.
deal.
I have never witnessed a funeral fight.
I would like to request at my funeral
a fight.
There be a fight.
A brawl?
Can I put that in the will? Froggy, listen.
The way you're going, it's going to be sooner than later.
At the way I'm going, you're going to be at my funeral. Froggy, I want you to start some stuff.
Okay, I will. With who? Like a family member?
There's more here. So this incident at this California cemetery, Rolling Hill Cemetery in Richmond, California, there was an estimated $20,000 in damage. There were also 20 angry, grieving family members that eventually got involved in this fight. This is nuts. One of the grieving family members even brought a stun gun to the funeral because they expected that there was going to be some kind of a fight at the funeral.
Well, because people get, wills and, where's the money going? And so everybody's tensions are high.
Froggy, bring a stun gun to my funeral.
You didn't care about Grandpa when he was alive. Come here.
All right, here's the phone number. And listen, I'm not saying you've got to live up to this story where one of the family members tries to run over the sister with the car, plowing into tombstones and knocking over mom's casket, busting a water main and flooding the gravesite. I'm not saying that your story has to, match this, but
it's like a Jim Carrey movie.
Does it have to have violence in the story? It can just be a crazy funeral story.
And Andrew's screening calls right now, but don't be intimidated. I'm not saying that in order for you to call in, you've got to have all of these crazy elements. But if you have any kind of a nutty funeral fight story or anything maybe amazingly uncomfortable, anything nuts that happened at a funeral, buzz us up. Want to hear it. 800-990-1047 is how you get in. 800-990-1047. Hey, Frank is in St. Pete. Hey, Frank, welcome to the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Good morning.
Frank, do you have a story from a funeral?
Yeah, so I'm actually a funeral director, and this stuff happens all the time.
Wow.
Tension, family, money, blood, it's insane.
Now, Frank, do you get like a Google alert on all funeral fight stories that pop up in the news?
No, I just happen to experience many, many of them.
Have you had anything that came close to the story that did you hear the story from the beginning?
Yeah, nothing quite that bad. That's really a YouTube moment, but I'm talking tension. But we've had situations where, one I can recall, we had an actual fight in a limousine. So I get out of the limousine to start bringing the deceased in. I look back, the limousine is rocking back and forth. I hear...
Well, that could be something else also.
Yeah,
A window breaks. I open the door to take the family out. Clothing is ripped. There is blood. And they say, no, that's okay. That's okay. That's just how we our family rolls. But I'm telling you, it happens all the time. I heard your staff saying, they've never seen it, but it happens all the time. Talk to anybody in the funeral business, and they'll tell you it's a bloody business in more ways than one.
Frank, I have to ask you a very inappropriate question, and it just reminded me because you said the limo was rocking, and I read one time that grief makes people, for lack of a better word, frisky. Have you ever encountered anything like that, like inappropriate behavior?
Never heard that grief makes people frisky.
Google it.
Funeral?
No.
What? Funeral? You're going to a funeral, so you want to get it on with the widow in the back of the limo?
Death makes people horny. Google it.
You talking about funeral sex?
I've never heard that. Grief makes people crazy. And I'll tell you what makes people crazy is money. And as soon as somebody dies, grandma dies, who's getting what? How much am I getting in the will? And before you know it, there's a brawl.
Frank, thanks for the call. Thanks for listening.
And then an orgy.
Thank you.
Appreciate
According
it.
to Roxanne, all the funerals she's been to.
Let's grab...
Take me on the casket.
Grandma lived such a good life.
Hey.
Doug, let's do it.
Tim is all the way out in Fort Meade. Hey, Tim, how does the signal come in Fort Meade?
It's good on clear days, but other than that, we listen. I'm actually heading over to Tampa for a meeting this morning, but so I'm listening, and it's kind of curious that a few years ago I actually worked in the funeral business, and from your previous caller, it is true, man. I haven't really seen a whole lot of fights, but whenever we were having certain families come in, we had this like little asterisk beside the family's name, and anytime that we saw the family call the funeral home to come in and make arrangements, we would have to call the local sheriff or the police department and ask them to come up to the funeral home because we knew something was going to go down. So.
Yeah. I mean, now you were in the funeral business at some point, so 2 calls in a row about funeral problems.
You really have to be in the funeral business because that's when you see a lot of funerals.
We need the Undertaker to call up.
Right?
Yes, hello.
Nick is in Tampa. Hey, Nick, you're on the MJ Morning Show.
Hey, what's going on?
All right, Nick, did you witness a funeral fight or something bizarre?
Yeah, so I went to a funeral. It was my uncle's girlfriend. Both her son and her father were in jail at the time, and they had to bring armed guards, and they were in shackles at the funeral.
Oh, man. Wait a minute. So the deceased, the mother, both the husband and the son were in
father and the son.
That's what I'm saying. So the father.
Her father.
Say it again.
Her dad.
Oh, her father.
Her son. Yeah.
They were brought to the funeral in shackles?
They really do that?
Yeah,
is his name Johnny Sack?
Different people. They had 2 different guards bring them in and then hold on to them as they were going through the funeral at the viewing.
Were they able to wear a suit, or did they have the black and white stripes on?
They had the
I'm sorry, the orange, like the DOC orange jumpsuit.
Yep. What years? They both had the orange jumpsuit.
Whoa! They were. Wait a minute. They were at the funeral in the orange prison jumpsuit.
Yep, and then they had shackles on their hands, legs, and then they had the one connecting both of them.
Oh, my God, that is awful.
Do you know what these 2 guys did? Why were they incarcerated?
The whole family was in drugs. I'm not sure what kind.
Oh, my God.
In drugs or on drugs?
On drugs.
Possibly both. Thank you, Nick. Good story. How about Troy in Clearwater? Hey, Troy, we're talking funeral fights here. Hi, Troy. You're on the MJ Morning Show.
Good morning. Good morning. So years ago, I believe it would have been in the early 2000s, I was managing a security company in Clearwater. One of our guards who worked in Tampa in an office building, his father, who was a preacher, died. So we gave him off for the funeral, and a few of us went to show our support, and we ended up being pallbearers. Now, a day or so after the funeral, this guy was at his mother's house, now because the father died, got in an argument with his sister, who was a nurse, I believe, from Tampa General, and she lunged at him and stabbed him in the chest and killed him.
Whoa!
So in a span of a few days, the mother had to bury both the father and the son.
Oh, my God.
Okay, I'm not sure that's one's going to be topped.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Troy, that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. It's awful, Troy.
It's like after the funeral.
Troy,
Yeah.
the guy got stabbed by his sister at his mother's dinner table. It's awful.
David's in Zephyr Hills. Hey, David, you're on the MJ Morning Show.
Hey, MJ, how you doing?
Doing well. What's your story?
So I'll just real quick. It's long, and I'll try to just condense it down real fast.
Yeah, give me the 15-second version. What happened?
So my aunt and uncle lived in New Jersey. My aunt's brother, which was my other uncle, passed away while they were there. They got into a big fight about how they were going to get the body out. He didn't want to call the coroner because he thought it would cost money. So he goes and gets a refrigerator truck that he owns and puts him in the back of it and leaves him in there overnight.
That's right.
Frozen, basically. And so on the drive to take him to the coroner, the door opens and he slides out to his arms and he gets caught. I'm not making this up. I swear to God this happened.
He's dragging from the back of the truck on the road?
Yes, and it ground his feet off even.
Because he's frozen solid. MJ, he's frozen solid.
What?
All right.
I'm telling you, this story has went around in my family for years, and I've seen some pictures of it.
Oh, wait a minute. You have pictures of the ground off feet?
No, there was pictures of like them putting him in the truck.
I want a shaved ice.
Oh, my God.
I mean, there's a trail of red everywhere you go. You ever go behind those work trucks and they have like a paint can spilling and you can follow where they went? Oh, my God.
That's insane. Hey, thanks for the call. The phones are jammed here. Let me grab, how about Patty? Patty's in Clearwater. Patty, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hi, guys. Love you guys. I listen to you every morning.
Thank you, Patty.
I have a friend that her husband was shot after their father's funeral by the brother 6 times in Tarpon. That was in 2012. If you Google it, teacher shot, and the family sided with the shooter. They supported the guy who shot the brother.
Wow.
Did the brother make it? I mean,
yeah,
6
the brother
times.
made it. He made a full recovery, thank God. It took him like a year. He was in the hospital.
How long after the funeral did he shoot him?
Oh, immediately. They all came back to the parents' house from the funeral. You know, Tarpon, they walked through the streets, right?
Oh, my God.
And they went back to the house. And then they said, I think the guy's name is Alan. Where's Alan? So his brother went back to get him to come to the family. You know, they're having the after-funeral celebration or whatever. And, yeah, he shot him when he walked in the door 6 times.
That's unbelievable. Thanks for the call. Let's grab, have a great day. Tessa. Man, every line is jammed here. Tessa's in Lakeland. Hey, Tessa.
Hi.
Do you have a crazy funeral story?
It's not actually, well, it was well before the funeral. I am a hospice nurse, and I had just pronounced this woman deceased, and I had called the funeral home. And while we were waiting, the 2 daughters noticed that mom had these earrings in, and the one daughter wanted the diamond earrings and didn't want them to go to the funeral home. And so she started to take them out, and her sister jumped on her, and they were fighting on this woman's body.
Oh, my God. They jumped on mom's body because of the earrings?
Yes.
Oh, my God. Thanks. Line 5. This is Jessica. Jessica is next in St. Pete. Hey, Jessica, MJ Morning Show, you're up.
Hey, so my mother-in-law, we were at my boyfriend's grandmother's funeral, and at the end of the funeral, everyone leaves. You know, they start to lower the coffin in the ground. She stays. She decides to take a selfie and falls into the hole with the coffin.
Ooh, like was backing up, taking the selfie, doing the duck lips, and fell right into the ground?
She was like laying on the ground next to the hole, trying to get the hole in the back of the selfie, and she like rolled into the coffin hole.
Oh, God.
And then calls us from the hole and asks us to come help her get
She
out.
calls you from the coffin hole?
Called us from the coffin hole because she wasn't tall enough to climb back out of the hole.
Oh, my God. Where did this happen?
So Pasadena.
Yeah.
the cemetery on like 58th
Yeah.
Street heading into Gulfport.
Yeah, right near Stetson.
Could you imagine you're like seeing a loved one, and then a couple plots down, there's a woman screaming "Help!"
My God! All right,
Stuck in a grave.
Hey, Andrew, do I stop there or do I take any more? Just stop there, or take one more? All right, hang on. I'm running late though. All right, quickly, one more. JC, I got 30 seconds. Go, JC in Tampa.
Okay, we were on 275 with about 20 cars in a funeral procession. The hearse broke down. So all the 30 cars in the procession had to stop, and everybody got out and had to wait till a tow truck came for the body.
Oh, no.
In their hearse.
But there was not a fight, though, just a busted down hearse.
Busted down hearse.
All right, thanks for the call, JC. Oh, and speaking of hearses, very thematic today.
Okay, so...
Because in about 15 minutes... the funeral hearse ice cream truck shows up to our park. Yeah. It's what is it? It's Frozen Stiff?
Frozen Stiffs.
Frozen Stiff ice cream. They serve ice cream out of a funeral hearse. They've got a freezer coffin. And seriously, they have all your favorite frozen treats. And we're bringing them in this morning. And we're supplying ice cream for the entire Beasley Media Group staff.
Does people know about it? Did you put up a memo?
When was the last time you checked your email?
Yeah, it's been
6
emailed.
months?
It's been emailed to Tampa all.
So
it's been emailed all week long.
What did it say? There's a hearse bringing ice cream?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So
Perfect.
We've got a hearse bringing ice cream in like 15 minutes to the radio station, and I'm footing the bill.
I'm going to take some home.
Frozen Stiffs for everyone. We'll take pictures. We'll put it up on the website. All right, running a little late. Back in a minute. Don't move, folks. It's the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. We got a loaded long segment next, so don't move. On time.
The show goes by a lot faster when you don't get here until 7.
Oh, my
Sure does.
God. Now, we were on the air, but I did the first half hour of the show from my cell phone, stuck in traffic on the Howard Franklin Bridge. So I got on the bridge at 5:35. I should have been in our parking lot at 5:46. And that was not the case. Big accident. Traffic was an absolute mess. I got into the studio at 6:35. 6:35. And the first two segments, I was on the phone. And then the second segment, I was conference called with Fester. And, we took phone calls, and there were like two callers that saw me. They were like right next to me and they they saw me while I was doing the show from the car. All right, we got a lot of crap to do. Long chunk of the MJ Morning Show right now. Hey, quick reminder that we have one of the most amazing back-to-school promos ever. Starting Monday, we're giving away 20, not 1, not 2, not 5. We're giving away 20 Microsoft Surface Pro 8 tablet computers. Very excited about this. We've hooked up with our pal Don, the IT guy at Team Logic IT, and we're giving away 20 of these amazing Microsoft tablets. These are the latest, greatest, the latest edition, top of the line Surface Pro 8s. These are Windows 11. They are incredible. Now, the retail price on these things are at least $1,200 per, and we're giving away 20 of them. It starts on Monday at 6 a.m. Now, to prime the pump, we're calling this tablet tag. To prime the pump, Monday morning at 6 a.m., sometime in the 6 o'clock hour, we're just going to say be caller number whatever. Whoever's caller number, boop, you win one of these amazing Microsoft Surface tablet computers. You must know the first name of the winner in the 6 o'clock hour on Monday when you call up in the 7 o'clock hour.
So you got to be the right caller. Know the name.
Be the right caller and know the first name of the previous hour's winner. And this goes on the whole week. So the only time you don't need to know a name is 6 a.m. hour on Monday. That starts the whole ball rolling. So 7 o'clock, I say caller 56 or whatever, caller 105. You got to know the first name of the winner from the 6 o'clock hour. Then the 7 o'clock winner, if they know it, they win. 8 o'clock, you got to know the 7 o'clock winner's first name. Then the 9 o'clock tablet, you got to know the 8 o'clock. And then on Tuesday morning at 6 a.m. for that laptop or that tablet giveaway, you got to know the winner from the 9 o'clock hour the day before. And we play this out during the course of the week. Tablet tag, just know the first name of the last winner that we had. Be the right caller when we tell you to call in. And you win a tablet that's worth at least $1,200. Now, the bulk of these are really nice. These are Intel Core i5s with the solid-state drive inside and, the 8 gigabytes of RAM.
Oh, man, I love when you talk techie to me.
But hang on a minute. Toward the end of the week, we have a couple of juiced-up units. which are one of them's worth almost $2,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what happens if the caller gets the name wrong?
Well, then they don't win.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Then we go to the next caller.
Yeah. Let's say if you call a number 5,000 and you guess the wrong name.
If I take caller 105 and 105 did not know the previous winner's name, we go to caller 106. And then if they have the name, boom, they win the tablet. So, folks, 20 tablets, at least $1,200 a piece. We are giving away over $24,000 in Microsoft top-of-the-line Surface Pro 8 tablets, thanks to Dom, the IT guy at Team Logic IT, and, of course, right here, MJ Morning Show on Q105. What's the deal with the ice cream funeral hearse? Is he almost here?
He's almost here. I just spoke with him a little bit ago.
Yep.
He's, school zones. He's got a little stuck in some traffic like everybody did this morning, so he's on his way.
Okay.
He'll be here shortly with the hearse loaded with ice cream. I made a little round through the building, priming the pump for all the employees.
Did they know about it?
They know about it.
Okay.
They're all excited.
All right. Did you tell them this is an MJ little frozen treat for everybody?
I said, listen, you know who's footing the bill on this.
Damn right. I got a business check right here in my pocket.
Yeah.
This guy take checks?
You're going to give him a check?
Yeah, I won't stiff him.
I don't get it.
Frozen Stiffs is his name.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Yeah, the name of this funeral hearse ice cream truck, it's Frozen Stiffs. And literally, they dispense the frozen ice cream, like they have like ice cream sandwiches and choco tacos. And doesn't he actually have some left over?
All right, so he said he can bring a very small amount of choco tacos.
Yeah, because those things are being discontinued.
Like 3 of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he can't play the entertainer. So does he play like the funeral? Dum, dum,
Yeah,
dum.
like the ice cream truck through the neighborhood plays like some annoying music. Does
He
his
plays
funeral?
funeral.
Yeah. Dum dum da dum dum da dum da dum da dum.
Ice cream.
All right, so the ice cream funeral hearse truck is coming. It's an old like 1960s hearse, a Cadillac.
It's like the one from the Adams family.
But literally, I think there's a coffin in the back that's a freezer.
Okay, when he gets here, he's going to come into the studio. You can ask him all the questions, and then we'll serve ice cream.
We will also take pictures, and we'll do a whole little photo album of this amazing treat that I'm providing for all Beasley Media Group employees in the Tampa Bay market. We'll document the whole thing, so I'm excited about this thing. All right, Roxanne, the Britney Spears deal. And this has to do with that K-Fed guy, right? Kevin Federline?
Her ex and her father of her children.
What's going on with Brittany and K-Fed? And you have some audio as well, right?
Yes, we do have some audio. So he posts videos of Britney Spears allegedly arguing with their sons. So this is an invasion right off the bat. You know, she doesn't know these videos are being posted.
Now, Kevin Federline had video of Britney Spears allegedly arguing with her kids?
Yeah, her 2 sons, Sean and Jaden.
How old are they now?
Them.
How old are the kids?
They're close to saying their sons were 11 and 12 at the time the videos were taken.
But now they're in their teen years?
I believe they're in the teen years. Okay. Yeah. And he says this isn't even the worst of it. The lies have to stop. I hope our kids grow up to be better than this. Let's listen to listen to what she was saying to them.
What's K-Fed's beef with Britney?
Well, his decision to share the videos online, I don't know why, but it's obvious that he's just he's like weaponizing the kids to show what a terrible parent she is.
Go to your rooms.
Sounds like she's just being a mom.
I love you too. You guys are my babies.
Hey, K-Fed.
Leave Britney alone.
Now, what's the backlash here? Are people angry at K-Fed for releasing the video, or?
Well, I'm more angry at him for releasing the video, but I'll let you guys be the judge.
Over the weekend, there was news that the boys didn't want anything to do with Britney. They didn't want to see Britney. They haven't visited her in months.
So does K-Fed have custody of the kids?
She has 2 kids with that guy?
Yeah, with that guy.
Oh, like God.
15 years ago. It's been a minute, Froggy. It's not breaking news.
All right, here's audio clip number 1 that K-Fed released of allegedly Britney Spears arguing with her boys.
I had to. They thought something was wrong with me because I had your boobs are poking out. You have
come in here when we're trying to go to bed, and then you just go and you say,
my house.
"Is that her? Who is that?"
That's her son.
I'm confused.
Okay, the first voice is her.
Right.
The second voice is her son. And obviously, it sounds like she's off mic because he's
She's talking about her
surreptitiously. I can't say that word today. He's filming
Surreptitiously.
her. Surreptitiously.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I think she was talking about someone else's boobs, but she comes in the room and is yelling at them, and he's recording her, so he's close to the phone.
This is my house. If I want to come in here and give you lotion for your face because it is coarse, and all you tell me, no, it's fine, it's fine.
My God, Brittany sounds like she smoked a pack and a half of Camels.
Yes.
Listen, boys. All right, we're not getting along right now.
My
That
God.
is some real redneck rich people problems right there. If I want to come in here and give you lotion for your face because it's coarse.
She sounds like a Chrisley.
I mean, she is.
Now listen here.
She
you
is
two
from.
boys are going to listen to me,
She
or
is,
you're going to be in trouble.
she is from the Louisiana Bayou, isn't she?
Yeah,
Or-
she's Southern.
Let me take this hay out of my mouth for a second while I yell at you.
No, it's not fine. You all better start respecting me. Are we clear?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
my
my God, I just had a flashback to when I was a kid.
It sounds pretty toxic.
Yeah, she sounds like a mom.
Yeah, she sounds like a mom.
And when Robin calls, and you're all even Robin's a kid.
Well, hold on. What was that?
Robin's a something kid.
Wow.
What have you been doing to your kids? You all need to start treating me like a woman with worth. I am a woman, okay? Be nice to me. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I am a womanizer, I'm a womanizer, Mom, stop, womanizer.
So K-Fed, the boys initially said they didn't want to see Brittany any longer, and then Brittany's like, it's just hurtful. It was her statement back, and then Kevin's like, listen, I got these videos that kind of side with the boys if you wanted to.
But you know what? I feel like, especially given that Brittany probably has the emotional maturity of like an 18-year-old, I actually think she's trying her best to be a good parent, minus the F-bombs. The F-bombs are a bit much to
those
11
are some
and 12
coarse words over there.
Like her coarse face.
That was just cut 1 out of 35.
Oh, no.
No, I'm kidding. I've got 3. All right, here's number 2.
You lost your mind.
Oh, it's okay. It sounds like it's in a car.
Yes.
Oh, it's a car fight. It's toxic, man. All right, let's go. All right,
boys are dead.
All right, let's go back. This is cut number 2. It sounds like it's in the car.
You lost your mind. Have you lost your mind? I do care, but I'm shocked as with you. And I don't know what to do. And I'm scared of you because you're weird, because you're going through puberty. I don't know what to say.
See, I think that's very honest.
God, Mom, you're so like, what do you think? You're some sort of pop star or something?
Oh my God, I feel dirty. I feel like I'm like peeking in her window or something.
Kevin Federline should feel dirty for releasing
I do
it.
care more than you know.
You say I'm
But
weird.
don't be. My little body can't handle all of that.
My little body can't handle all of that?
I bet you Mrs. Aguilera doesn't treat her kids like this. Without fear.
There's like sometimes I just don't even know what to say with you.
Then don't
I was in
talk.
shock, and I do care.
No, you don't. If you really cared, you wouldn't take my phone away.
Man,
Who are they listening to? Is that Brittany? Is she listening to herself?
There was something playing in the background in the car. But man, these are like normal people problems here.
Yeah, what's the big deal? I yell at my kids like that. I don't say you're weird and you're going through puberty, and I don't
Because
curse
they're
in
not
front of
yet,
them.
but maybe when they do.
Here we go. Here's more.
Literally.
I was in shock in the store when I looked down, and Jaden, how are you so cool about that? Your brother being with Baron's big feet, size 13 now?
Well, he's my brother.
And all the more exposed his feet, your blood in an ice cream shop
What? Feet and blood in an ice cream shop?
You don't call out your brother's big ass feet.
Were they walking like barefoot?
Yeah,
did they have like 7-Eleven feet or something?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It's Brittany. I mean, I would never say, okay, she's white trash. That's just rude. But I mean,
some of this is sounding a little white trashy over here.
No, but she's trying to make her kids not be that way. Don't go into a convenience store without shoes on.
Dude, she is trash.
Froggy, calm down.
Oh my God, listen to her. You don't call out your brother's big feet. That's not their size 13. They're disgusting.
When does she open up the Brittany Theater in Branson?
Oh my God.
Not soon enough. I'll go. I will
right
go.
next to
Ask
your
a weather? Don't you think that's a little odd?
No.
Yeah, I think your phone should be gone.
Okay.
Yeah, for a very long time.
Yeah. For not wearing shoes.
Yeah. I'm shocked.
So Brittany is threatening to take his phone away for not wearing his shoes in the ice cream shop.
She's trying.
I'll make you strap your phone to your feet and wear that as a shoe.
God. All right.
That's so hot.
Here we go.
Yeah. My phone's just gonna be taken away forever. Because you know what, Jaden? Mom decides to take it away for me not wearing shoes.
Jaden? Mm-hmm.
That's hilarious. Jaden obviously thinks
Are
that's...
you wanting attention, baby? Is that why you're saying you
Well,
can't
apparently I wanted to do that in the first place, but you keep interrupting every sentence I say. So
No,
what I
so-
seem like in my mind, I think you just care about yourself because you won't let us speak one word and you won't let us
Say
go
what you
anywhere
wanna
we
say.
want to
I'm-
go.
Are they accusing? Are they accusing Brittany, mommy, of not letting them get a word in edgewise?
So there's a lot of situations going on here. The boys,
Wow.
the boys are probably being manipulated by the other parent. Who knows what's going on?
Sounds like they need a smack in the head.
Yeah. Sounds like, Brittany needs to give him a whooping.
This is all right, a few more seconds of this.
I want to hear what you have to say. I'm listening.
Well, I forget because you interrupt me and then I forgot what I'm going to say. That's
Do
how
you
life...
want to skate? Is that what you're doing?
No, I don't know how, and I didn't want to go to that place, and we
Do you
never
know skate-
agreed to it.
roller skate. I mean, ice skating, baby, is easier than roller skating.
Why are we
Roller
gonna-
skating is actually harder because the grips on the ground are like raw, like rock.
I think
Wait a
that's-
second. No,
yeah.
I want to ask you guys
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Did you hear how her voice changed? That last little clip, she didn't have her Louisiana accent. She didn't it wasn't as gravelly, and so maybe she does have multiple personalities.
You boys are really pissing me off.
Your face feels so coarse.
So there you go. There's the inside the voyeuristic view into Britney Spears' life.
I wonder if that happens at Beyonce's house.
Oh, hey, speaking of cell phones, did you see? You got to look it up because I saw it. I meant to print it out, but I forgot. Did you see the Major League Baseball player sliding into third base and his cell phone comes out of his pocket onto the field?
Yeah, Major League Baseball is launching an investigation
Oh my God.
into this.
We got to get this video up. This is crazy. I mean, you're telling me that you're playing a Major League Baseball game and you can't leave your phone in your locker room?
So it happened like to a Pittsburgh Pirates
Is that what
player.
it was? I bring up the story. I want to see the story. You got to see this video. This is unbelievable.
All right, 2 vibrations is going to be inside.
The player is Rodolfo Castro.
Now, is there audio on this? Stop. Let me roll the video back. Just leave the mouse alone.
All right.
I want to bring this back, and I don't know if there's play-by-play on this, but this is what? Pittsburgh Pirates, right?
Yeah, Pittsburgh Pirates.
All right, let's see if there's audio on this.
Castro slides into third. His phone comes out of his pocket. Now that's a first. And there's Adam hammering. Dude, your phone is down there. Hey, right there.
The third base umpire, he's like pointing down to third base because as he's sliding into it was a head first slide.
Yeah.
The dude's sliding. Let me roll this back.
Slides into third. They're playing the Arizona Diamondbacks, and it just pops out of his pocket.
Castro slides into third. His phone comes out of his pocket. Now that's a first.
I mean, that's when you know that you got a problem and you can't put your phone down. When your phone is in your pocket while you're sliding into third base.
He's like running bases, and when he's held up at second or third or wherever he's like on his phone, you up? He's sending girls text messages.
Well, did anybody think about that he could be cheating somehow? Like, what if he has it in a back pocket and he has different ring?
You'd hear it ring. Different
vibrate.
different
Remember the guy
vibrates?
who smashed the garbage can?
Oh, you mean you think he would get like
some sort of a different tone for a different pitch?
So different noises on his phone,
vibrations.
or letting him know what
pitch is coming.
what the signal was from the catcher to the pitcher.
I mean, think about the guy with the garbage can. You can't get any more old school than that. Hit the garbage can twice.
Yeah, what team was that where they were banging on the track?
Astros.
Astros, yes.
Oh, that's right. Major cheating scandal.
So listen, hey man, if I text you the buzz, that means it's going to be inside. Take it out.
All right, hold on. So buzz means
guys,
inside.
Okay, but
is like
outside it's
Morse
going to be
code.
buzz. All right.
All right.
What about a slider?
Slider goes-
What about a fastball?
Fastball's straight on.
What about a changeup?
Change up.
What about a curveball?
It's going to be a curveball. My butt just vibrated. It's going to be a curveball, everybody.
What about a spitball? All right. I am very disturbed, folks. Fester brought this to my attention last night. Did you see this? Did they take out the whole classic sign? Was the sign smashed over?
I just saw the headline. I have not driven by the location. It is on my list of things to do today.
You got to bring up the web. Get me the phone number.
Talking about the school?
No.
Oh.
Bring up the phone number. We got to call them up now. All right, folks, apparently there was a car wreck and someone smashed into the El Cap neon sign right here on 4th Street.
Oh, no. That's an old sign.
That is an old school. That must go back to, I don't know, the 60s, the 50s. I don't know. But this happened, I guess, last night. A driver crashed into the El Cap sign on, what is it, 37th, right? Is that 4th Street and 37th where El Cap is? You know, one of my favorite burgers in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Not just, locally. El Cap is one of my favorite burgers of all time. I was hired at El Cap. I mean, this is a true story.
Talk a little louder, Fester.
All right, Fester's on the phone, I think, with El Cap. Who do you have?
We're MJ. MJ's my guy.
Yeah, MJ's here. I'm right here.
No, they had somebody there named MJ.
Oh.
No.
Sue him, MJ.
No, I'm Fester. I work with MJ.
Yeah,
and
on
we wanna
Q105.
Hey, Tara. Hey,
Right.
MJ wants to talk to you about your sign. We heard that I got hit.
I'm a longtime customer.
Okay, hold on. Tell it to MJ, okay, Tara?
All right, hang on a second.
Hold on.
Okay.
Don't sound so excited about it. Hold on. All right.
I mean,
hold on.
listen, this...
Hold. There we go. She's online. Tara's online too from El Cap.
This is very disturbing to me because El Cap is a big part of my life. Hi, Tara from El Cap in St. Pete, which I don't know. I'm a big fan. I'm a longtime customer. Johnny has my autograph and everything. And all right, so Tara, what happened last night?
Okay. There was an accident out front, horrible. Nobody was seriously injured.
Right.
There was people, or at least a person, taken to the hospital, but, that's the most important thing.
All right, what about the famous old sign, the El Cap neon sign?
Well, it's just leaning on the roof at this point.
All right, now it wasn't destroyed then?
No, it's going to need quite a bit of repair, but it's not it's not completely destroyed. It's repairable.
All right, now Tara, that sign is from what year? When was that sign put in? Do you know? Is that the 1960s?
Well, I don't think it was in the 60s. I want to say it was. It had to have been before the 80s, though.
Yeah, maybe in the 70s.
They had neon and everything added later, but the sign, the shape, and the sign itself was always there since at least the 70s.
Yeah, listen, folks, El Cap is a huge part of my burger life. Now, I've been to El Cap countless times. Hey, Tara, did you know that MJ was actually hired at El Cap? Do you know that?
I did not know that.
How would she know that? Well, hang on a minute. Tara.
What an obscure piece of...
What year could this have possibly been?
That was
real, Tara.
Well, no. Tara, hang on a sec. No, when I say I was hired at El Cap, I wasn't hired to work at El Cap. Hold on. Tara, I never worked at El Cap. I was hired by the Power Pig. We had our meeting at El Cap eating your burgers when they interviewed me for the job in January of 1994. I was interviewed at lunch at El Cap. I drove over from West Palm Beach, and I met with B.J. Harris, Mark Chase, Dave Reinhardt.
She doesn't know any of these people.
Hold on a second.
What are you doing?
But I'm just saying that's how important El Cap is to me, is that's where I met for lunch when they interviewed me, and I was hired by the Power Pig, which then became 93.3 FLZ, and the rest is history. The MJ and BJ show, the MJ morning show, and I was hired at El Cap.
She could care less.
The funniest thing you've said so far today is He has my autograph.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy, too.
Johnny's got my autograph.
I'm sure he's carrying it around.
He does. Oh, and listen, whenever I'm there and he pops out, hey, MJ, how's the burger? You know, and he's going to retire soon, isn't he?
Not. Let's hope not.
Yeah, well, he keeps saying he's going to retire when he makes his 2 millionth burger or whatever it was. All right,
Yeah,
so
he's got another couple of years, I think, left in him, though.
all right, well, I hope so because he's an institution there as well. Now, are you guys going to call out a company to give you an estimate to fix the sign?
A friend of mine, a longtime family friend of ours in the restaurants, made the sign and fixes the sign. So I'll give him a shout out, Mike Riggins.
Okay, so listen.
Riggins and Associates.
What is it called?
Riggins, Riggins.
All right, because when I saw the story last night and Fester brought this to my attention, I was devastated, and I'm glad to hear that the sign is not totally plowed over.
No, it got plowed over pretty good. I mean, it's hanging on because it's in a concrete, pole setting.
Yeah.
But it's I don't know. I mean, it might be a full replacement. I'm really not sure. Waiting for him to come out and see me.
But that classic patina on the old sign, we got to try to save it. We got to save the sign. Hey, listen.
I got some really good pictures. If you want me to send them over.
I do. You know what? I'll put you on hold.
All right.
I'm going to put you on hold, and then Fester will give you his email address. And if you don't mind emailing them to Fester, but listen, I just want to let you know that I am a massive LCAP fan, and it's an important part of my culinary love for the Tampa Bay area, and certainly 4th Street in St. Petersburg.
Well, you tell all your listeners that we are extremely short-staffed along with the rest of the world, so we need some help over here.
All right, so hold on. You're offering jobs now.
Yes, we need jobs at LCAP.
Well, you threw it out there that you came here for a job, and it started me thinking, and then I realized that's not what you meant.
No.
If Fester or anyone needs a part-time job a couple nights a week, you send them over here.
We may look into it.
All right, LCAP is hiring. One of my favorite places in the Tampa Bay area. Both my wife, Michelle, and me, we love LCAP. So if you need a job, looking for some work, get a hold of LCAP and St. What are you, 37th and 4th, right?
35th.
36th and 4th. All right. So there it is. Hey, Tara, I'll say hi next time I'm in, all right?
Yeah, do it for sure.
All right, Tara, thank you. And let me put you on hold.
Okay, you got it.
Maybe you can give Tara your autograph next time.
Yeah, so Tara can have your autograph, just like the guy who cooks them.
Johnny, the famous burger dude. All right, so is the ice cream hearse here yet? It is here. All right, the ice cream hearse, the Frozen Stiffs funeral hearse ice cream vehicle is out in the parking lot. We'll give you an update on that in just a second. And then, guess what? We have a Rick Moranis update.
Yo,
yeah.
Rick's back in the news?
Yeah,
Did somebody punch him in the face again?
Yeah. I'm sorry, Rick Moranis.